Welcome, folks, to the biggest weekend in streaming. It's the biggest weekend in streaming competition as well. Welcome to Twitch Rivals Live from Twitchcon Las Vegas, folks. Oh my goodness, look at this stage. Look at this crowd. We've got 4 competitions over the next 3 days. The Twitch Rivals Ultimate Challenge is back. It's better than ever. We're playing Apex. We've played it at every single Twitch Rivals at TwitchCon, and this time it's spooky. We got a 1v1 between brothers Tyler 1 and E-Rob. That one's going down tomorrow, but to kick things off, it's MCC live for the first time ever. Minecraft to kick things off. TwitchCon Las Vegas, are you ready? Woo! Oh my goodness, and we couldn't do it without the folks at State Farm. Folks, State Farm is the presenting sponsor for our Twitch Rivals Arena, and they are ready for 3 days of neighborly fun, including hooking up the crowd with these live light-up wristbands available at our Twitch Rivals entrance. State Farm is helping Twitch Rivals take things to a new level. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. It's going to be an amazing weekend. We're excited to celebrate our Twitch Rivals community here. Twitch Rivals at TwitchCon starts now. Welcome to Twitch Rivals live from TwitchCon. Let's go! Here we go.
Everyone here at TwitchCon, make some noise!
Make some noise for your favorite streamers.
We've got a packed out crowd ready for all of the action.
Can you make some noise? These are the elite.
This is going to get intense very quickly.
This is a stacked lobby.
It's MCC time!
MCC.
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 The best of Minecraft right here, baby!
Yeah!
Are you guys ready for some Apex Legends action?
We are having a 1v1. I mean, I gotta prepare for him. Uh-oh. Now what? That's a win!
That ultimate challenge.
Where your favorite streamers compete IRL.
Oh, baby! Make some noise!
Load it up! Load it up!
They have got championship material running through their veins.
What an absolutely epic competition.
Let's go!
The next chapter in Twitch Rivals history begins now, folks. Welcome to TwitchCon Las Vegas. I'm your host, Wavepunk, and I got 2 people here that know and love this game as well as Twitch very, very well. Joined by Kara, as always, here. And Kerwin, first time on the desk casting at Twitch Rivals. How's it go? How's it feel, man?
It feels absolutely amazing. I'm so honored to be with this amazing crew and these amazing players for some great gameplay today.
All right, Kara, we've done this before, but this time it's bigger, better than ever, and with a format that is true to the Minecraft community, MCC, live for the first time.
It is so exciting to be here. Since MCC started, it has been my dream to cast an MCC. I'm finally here, and I'm finally here with all of you guys as well. I cannot contain my excitement right now.
We're gonna get into all of the Minecraft action here in just a moment. But we got to talk about what is coming down the pipe over the next 3 days here at TwitchCon. We're gonna kick things off with the MC Championship that's going on right now. If you're in the building and you can hear my voice, head to the Twitch Rivals Arena if you want to watch MC Championship live here at TwitchCon. But tomorrow, for Saturday, we got 2 different competitions happening. We're gonna kick things off with Apex Legends, the only game we've played at every Twitch Rivals at TwitchCon since the beginning of Twitch Rivals. And then we're gonna have something we've never done before, a 1v1 crew battle featuring Tyler 1 and E-Rob. You know the drama is going to be at an all-time high. Cannot wait to see how that one goes. And then on the final day, Sunday, October 22nd at 11:30 Pacific, we will kick off our newest Ultimate Challenge live from TwitchCon. Every Ultimate Challenge has something a little bit different about it. This one, I'm excited. I'm not going to spoil it yet. I'm going to let you guys find out what's different about this one, but it's kind of big. It'll be a lot of fun. So that's all what's coming down the pipe. Massive event. So much happening here at TwitchCon. I mean, the hall out there is incredible. Kerwin, I mean, there's so many different booths, so many different things set up for all of the people who have attended to go and do.
It's absolutely massive. I was walking around a bit earlier, and it's just, there's so much to see. I'm so excited to find just so many things to do here.
It is going to be crazy. We'll have so much time to talk about the rest of the haul, but I know we're all ready for Minecraft. So let's talk about MC Championship here and how this is going to go down, folks. We've got 40 players on 10 teams. Those teams were drafted a few days ago, so hopefully it's as balanced as it can be. Super excited for all of our fans at home and in the stands to find out who is playing here. We got so many of the biggest names in Minecraft on this stage behind us, and they're playing for pride. They're playing for money. There's a lot on the line here, so we take a look at the prizing there. It's going to be kind of close here. You're gonna win more if you win the whole thing. It's like $100. So, you know, it's like we're so happy everyone's here competing. What they're really playing for, though, here, Kara, is bragging rights and these crowns.
Oh, definitely.
Look at
Every
this.
MCC
Look at the crown.
is for bragging rights. And it's just a bonus that they get an actual crown this time.
They do. You can put it on your head. You can wear it. 4 of our competitors will be wearing these crowns by the end of the show. I'm excited to see who's able to get that far. We got a lot of competition, though, before we get to that point here. I mean, you see them more than the crowns in-game virtually, Curlway. This is the first real-life one, so of course we got to have real-life crowns.
It's crazy. It is like, I know how many people who play are so excited to like see the crowns on themselves in game. To have the opportunity to have that in person at a TwitchCon on their head is going to be awesome.
This is going to be so special. Now, folks, there's lots of cool things that are happening with this MCC that are going to be different than previous ones. And one of the things we're really excited about is we have a very special integration for the people at home and for the people in the audience to do here. We have an exciting announcement for everyone watching in chat on all 40 participating channels. While the teams compete for a Twitch Rivals Championship here in Las Vegas, you'll have a chance to support your favorite streamers thanks to our Chattivity Tracker powered by Verizon. The innovators at Verizon have developed a Chattivity Tracker to monitor preset chat behaviors throughout the show and to tabulate them into a Chattivity score for each channel. You can earn points towards your favorite streamer's Chattivity score in multiple ways. Starting now, it's all about channel points, which can be done by following, by chatting, or simply by just watching one or multiple of your favorite streamers' chats during today's events. The streamers on stage can support their Chattivity score as well by petting animals in the lobbies between games. Once halftime rolls around, we're going to reveal an emote and a special phrase you can use to actively boost your score in the final moments. Once closed, we'll reveal the top 10 communities that will earn gifted subs dropped instantly on their respective channels. So go to your favorite channel, earn those points, and be ready at halftime for your chance to really boost your channel's Chattivity score, powered by Verizon. Now, one thing I think is really worth pointing out here, Kara. These channels, this is not just proportional to viewership. It's not a popularity contest. All of these have been what's what I'm looking for here, scaled to the size of the channel. So a channel with 40 viewers can be more active than a channel with 4,000 viewers here. If you're a small channel watching, make sure you are getting active in your chat there. I mean, what a cool way to like bring the people at home into the real life stage.
I completely agree. And because this is Twitch, we need to involve the chat somehow. And this is a fantastic way to do it.
Well, folks, it's time to get the teams on the stage. As we say your favorite streamer's name, make sure you make some noise. Are you guys ready? I think they're ready. We're going to start our walkouts here, folks. TwitchCon, it's time to make some noise for Gene Ellie, 5UP, Foolish, and Pizza Hut, your green geckos.
I love this team. They have amazing movement, amazing strategy, very, very rounded team. I cannot wait to see how they perform.
They're here. They are ready. And now they're getting lost. It's okay. Just keep walking forward. You'll be fine. Do they have a plan?
Keep walking. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. We have next a dark horse lineup with a speed running royalty. It's Rambo, Sneak Snag, Illumina, Dark Eyebrows as the Cyan Coyotes.
Super excited about this team. Oh my gosh, is that Steve in the background? And then there's 2 pieces of peanut butter bread. I'm a huge fan of peanut butter bread.
Steve.
This is a phenomenal team. This walkout is amazing. Steve is ready to show up. I'm super excited to watch. Wow.
He's a little tall.
Watch out.
Listen, Steve is, I think, canonically the strongest character in all of gaming. They should allow him on the team.
I've heard that too, yeah.
He can carry a lot.
He can carry a lot.
He can punch trees with his bare hands.
Next, a multilingual masterpiece with 3 former MCC winners. It's Shadoon, Elena, Shovel, and JoJo. It's the Lime Llamas.
I'm gonna try not to be biased here, but these are some of my favorite people in the whole world. JoJo brought her fantastic keyboard. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I can't wait for her to beat everybody with it as well.
Love the hats.
The hats are very
Coordination.
cute.
The team synergy.
And the glasses, don't forget the glasses.
Our next team, the only team here with 10 MZ Championship wins. Hermitcraft in the house. It's Impulse, H-Bomb, Scar, Gemini Tay as the Aqua Axolotls.
I am such a big fan of this team. I have watched Hermitcraft for nearly a decade. Having H always play with Hermitcraft members is an MCC staple at this point. And H-Bomb is adding another Hermitcraft member to his tally with Impulse today. Super excited to see this team on the stage.
Next team, the Twitch Rivals champions and world record holders combine forces. Ant Frost, Captain Sparkles, Cubfan, and Awesome Dude as the Yellow Yaks.
So many of these players have rocked the stage at former Twitch Rivals, and I cannot wait to see how they perform today.
Veterans of the scene. They've done this so many times.
They're
this
all
is their
veterans.
home.
This is a team to watch out for.
Look at them. Look, smiling, waving here, folks. But we must continue on. Next team, former team captains drop the pressure of leadership and prepare to frag out. It's Puns and Hannah Rose. They're joining forces with Bad Boy Halo and Gumi to form the Blue Bats.
I absolutely love this team. Puns and Hannah, 2 of the most competitive people I know. They're gonna rock the stage today. Bad Boy Halo and Gumi are gonna be phenomenal teammates here. So excited to watch the Blue Bats perform and really excited to see them today on the stage.
This is one of my favorite teams to watch. You've seen Puns and Hannah Rose. They always have the pressure of trying to lead the team.
Yeah.
This time, just getting to play as a co-led group here. Do they have enough to pull out the win here, Twitch Rivals,
Absolutely.
folks? We'll find out. But there are more teams coming along the path, folks. The Wildcats are in the house. Each one a titan of Twitch Rivals. Masayoshi, Kretzy, S Major, Owens Juice as the Orange Ocelots.
The collective experience of Minecraft on this team is enormous, and we have an FPS player as well. I cannot wait to see how their powers combine. Just take over MCC today.
Look at them go, folks. Continuing on, though. Some of our next team, some of these bears have a reputation to uphold. Others have unfinished business. The other 2 bears are apparently bred. It's CPK, Purple, Gucky, and Amesy, the Purple Pandas.
We found the missing slices of bread, peanut butter and jelly today on the stage, and I am so happy that Purple is finally on the Purple Pandas.
The Cyan
It just makes
Coyotes
sense.
are-
This is going to be great.
Look at this trash talk. What is?
Peanut
my.
butter versus jelly.
There's a lot of beef
jelly.
today.
No way.
What is this?
Wow.
Are they running down there? Oh, but we got to keep going on. They'll have to settle it in Minecraft, folks. All right. They are fierce, fast, and ready to make it everyone's problem. It's Tubbo, Beckyamon, Michael McChill, and Fruitberries, the Red Rabbits.
They have amazing synergy.
Whoa,
They
hey,
have
that's not
amazing skills. We got Michael filling in today. So gracious, so wonderful for him. Thank you so much.
Nice little bow.
Wonderful bow.
So many teams in the house, folks, but we have saved the best for last. TwitchCon, make some noise for the winningest MCC player of all time, currently on a 2-event win streak and looking for his 3rd. Sapnap, teaming with Sylvie, George Not Found, and Captain Puffy as the Pink Parrots.
This is a huge huge crowd favorite today. Really looking forward to seeing what they offer. A lot of expectations. I think they can match them. I love the Messi jersey on Sapnap. That is very awesome, I have to say.
It's deserved. It's deserved. The man has won more MCCs than anyone in history. He's won the last 2 in a row. If there's a Messi of MCC, it's Sapnap.
Everyone be nice to Sylvie today. It's her partnerversary.
True, that's right.
What a way to celebrate. TwitchCon on the stage, people shouting your name here. So many teams here. Okay, we've introduced each one. We've given each one a moment of glory here, Curlway. But if you had to pick a favorite, not who you want to win, who do you think is going to win?
Who do I think is going to win?
Yes.
Wow. That's a big question. It's hard to stray away from Hannah, honestly.
Okay.
The Blue Bloods are such a strong team. I've played against Hannah in a lot of Twitch rivals, and honestly, I've kind of been wiped the floor. Like, she absolutely dominates. So I think she's going to put on a huge, huge performance today for the Blue Bats, and I think they're going to win.
Okay, Kara?
I agree Blue Bats are going to do really well, but I'm also looking at the Orange Ocelots over there.
Yes.
They have a lot of great players, and I think they're going to at least put up a fight.
Oh, for sure. I think they're a really strong team as well. I mean, Scott and Owen, I think, won the last Twitch Rivals in San Diego last year. Huge expectations for them, and I think they can match them.
Yep. Every member who was on that stage last TwitchCon is here in some form or fashion. We have Twitch Rivals champions all over the place. The Aqua Axolotls, though, 10 championships amongst the 4 players. They've won this thing 10 times. And the Hermitcraft synergy, I mean, that's got to be worth something.
And that is absolutely worth synergy. H-Bomb, one of the winningest players in MCC history, and he always does so well when he has Hermitcraft members as teammates.
Okay, well, I want to hear from some of our competitors right now. One of the other members of our production team here, Glitter, is standing by with Purple.
That's right, Wavepunk. I'm here with Purple. Fantastic intro for the Purple Pandas, and I've got to ask you a very serious question. What is it like to finally be on the Purple Pandas?
I mean, when I first joined MCC, Scott told me multiple times that I'm never going to be on the purple team. The MCC Twitter account told me that I'd never be on the purple team. I just accepted it as fact, honestly. And then one day I woke up and I saw in a Discord that I'm on the purple team. So what better time than right here, right now? So let's do it.
All right, and talking about right here, right now, heading into this event, you had lots of second place finishes, 3 back-to-back, if I recall correctly, and it was all because of that last mode. How are you feeling? Have you kind of rearranged your strategy at all? Have you figured it out?
Yeah, so Dodgebolt hasn't been very fun for me recently. Lost quite a few. I've lost 3 in a row, yeah. So I see some people think that it makes me a bad Dodgebolt player. I don't think I'm necessarily a bad Dodgebolt player. I love my team. I trust these guys. If we make it a Dodgebolt, I'm entirely confident. So.
All right, and then last question before I let you finish getting set up. Generally, the whole squad, what's the vibe? How's everybody feeling? Do you think you can take the whole thing home?
Oh yeah, I look over there, I see CPK nodding his head. He's excited, everyone's excited. I've teamed with Andy and Gucky before. CPK I requested to team with, and here we are. I mean, we're all friends. It's gonna be a great game.
All right, well, I'm excited for it. Let you get yourself set up, but we've got loads of teams still here left to talk to. So Necra, who you got?
I am here with George Not Found, one of the players on the Pink Parrots, and you guys had incredible cheers. I mean, listen to this right now. You guys are clearly a crowd favorite, so why is that?
I think it's because we have Sapnap. I'm not sure we like Sapnap, right?
I think we really like Sapnap. Sapnap, what do you gotta say?
This shit's gonna be easy.
All right, we got some good confidence, some good trash talk coming through, but it's all about being able to play in front of this amazing live audience here. So how does it feel to be able to play MC Championship live in front of your fans?
It's pretty cool. They're gonna finally be able to see me being the best player in the event, live in the flesh. I can stand up after every time I do something good, and they're gonna be like, yay!
The crowd reactions certainly are some of the absolute best, but my final question for you is a really important one, because this is Invested, presented by Fidelity Investments, where we're gonna ask you to invest in the team that you think is gonna win this very first game of the MC Championship. So, who you got winning?
How much money do I have to invest? We got like $1,000. We're putting on us, obviously.
Well, good thing is that it's not money that you have to put in, because if you get it right, Twitch is going to give you 50 gifted subs. So with that in mind, who you got winning the first game of the MC Championship?
It's kind of hard because we don't even know what the game is, right? But, I'll bet on us. I'll bet on us.
I think that's a pretty good bet. Yeah. If it was up to you, what would be the first game you'd like to play?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the game list is. Oh, we have the game list? All right, let's see. I would like, first game. I like Meltdown.
That's our good game. We don't want to waste that one.
Okay, but like if we were gonna win it, okay. I don't know, this is hard. Okay, let's go Meltdown.
He said, all right, let me choose another one.
I'm not choosing another one. Like if we're gonna win it, it's gonna be Meltdown.
Okay, all right. Well, so we're hoping for Meltdown. We're hoping that you will be able to win this very first game of the MC Championships. We're gonna have to wait and see if that investment pays off. And remember, Fidelity, it makes you feel good about the investments that you make outside of the game, and they make it easy to do so. So, best of luck to you guys on Pink Parrot.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
White Punk, back to you.
Okay, so usually you want to save your best game for last, so it's worth the most coins, but he's got subs on the line. So he wants to get it now so he can get those gifted subs. It all makes sense.
Yeah, I thought that was a really interesting thing. You can kind of see how players think about the game type so much in MCC. George just wanted to play Meltdown stuff. I was like, no, wait, let's not do that. And you could see them having this conversation back and forth with each other. And I think a lot of teams are going to have those conversations, but it might be different for them with these gifted subs on the line.
It could. It can change everything, folks. The financial incentive. Thank you, Fidelity, for providing that here, folks. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, the first game is going to be getting underway. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Twitch Rivals.
exciting news. Samsung is introducing the most powerful smartphones and tablets ever. Now, this power and performance allows you to get even closer to the stars of today's show. And speaking of stars, this is the Samsung Mobile interview, and I have JoJo.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Okay, first of all, talk to me about being here at TwitchCon.
I am so excited. I mean, I've done one Twitch Rivals live at TwitchCon before and managed to win it. So, I mean, just knowing that I could potentially do that again, I'm so excited. It feels bad because I don't want to like defeat my friends. All of these people are my friends, but at the same time, you got to do it. You got to do it. I'm ready for it.
No extra pressure?
A lot of extra pressure.
Oh, okay.
But I'm pretending it's okay. You gotta fake it till you make it. That's how it works.
Okay, what is the team strategy heading into the event today?
Okay, so with MCC, with MCC, usually you have to focus what is best for your team and play that later in the game because there's multipliers. So we want to play some of our better games, which are like movement and PvP games, later in the event. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. It's a little bit randomized, so we're just gonna hope for it.
Well, I think you guys are gonna do great. Like you said, you've got one under your belt already. It's gonna be a very exciting day of Minecraft action, so I'm gonna let you get back to it. Don't want to keep you too long. Thank you so much for chatting.
Thank you for having me.
This has been the Samsung Mobile interview brought to you by Samsung and the new Galaxy Tab S9 Plus. Hashtag Play Galaxy. All right, let's send it on over back to the desk. Wave Pump, take it away.
It's MCC time! The best in Minecraft right here, baby!
MC Championship Twitch Rivals is just around the corner, folks. We're almost there, but before we do, it's time for Guessing with Duncan, where you have a chance to win big here, folks. Check out the polling extension in the Twitch Rivals channel there. Make your predictions, watch your name, shoot up the leaderboard. The top 10 finishers get $10 Duncan and Twitch gift cards, and first place winners claim a sweet Duncan sling bag plus entry into a monthly drawing for a Duncan and Twitch Rivals co-branded gaming chair for one lucky winner. Enter !Duncan for the full rules. Cast your predictions now, folks. All right, so we are moments away from getting into game number 1. You heard a little bit of it from JoJo there. There's definitely people here, Curway, who have loved Minecraft and they love Twitch and love these streamers, but maybe have never tuned in to an MCC before. How does this work? How does this whole format work?
Yeah, absolutely. MCC, MC Championship, it is a mini game event. There's gonna be a bunch of different custom mini games that are gonna get played today, and it's gonna be some awesome stuff. But the catch is the players themselves are gonna be able to pick their mini games throughout the tournament.
Okay.
So you're gonna start, as JoJo said, you wanna play games that you are a little bit less comfortable with in the beginning, because as the games go on, they're gonna be worth more with coin multipliers. The way that MCC works is that each player has coins that they gain throughout the event, and the teams that have the most coins at the end, the top 2 teams, will be in the final game mode called Dodgebolt, where winner takes all in a best of 5 dodgeball like Minecraft game mode.
Okay, cool. So is it just simple so the players just pick? Oh, I'm just gonna choose this game mode? Is that how that works?
It's a little more complicated than that. So every player gets an egg, and when they throw the egg, it hatches into a chicken. And as chickens do, they're gonna run around and go wherever the heck they want.
Okay.
So there's some strategy in when and where and how you throw your egg into the arena to pick the slice of the game.
Okay, but ultimately the chickens decide.
The chickens do decide, yes.
Well, we'll get to see what game mode the chickens pick first. The chickens will pick a game mode. We will play through that mode. You will earn coins through that mode, and then that mode will be removed from the pool. We will play through all 6 modes. At the end, the top 2 teams, chat, that have the most coins will go and play that legendary deadly Dodgebolt game Purple was talking about. And the winner of Dodgebolt, regardless of coins, will win MCC Twitch Rivals. So here you can see the lobby area, and this is my favorite part, Corwin, of any Minecraft event we've ever done here. Let's meet the teams in-game the same way we just met them.
Absolutely. So we had the team walkouts in person. This is what normally happens in MCC. You can see some teams like to do some fun stuff like Orange. It's a good sign of team chemistry, getting loose before the event. And some teams will just stand there and not move and just hang out. There's Lime. We've gone through so many of the teams so far. 1 minute till we start here. It's going to be super exciting.
A
little bit of celebration.
Going for the crouching. Of course, you got to do that sometimes.
Very nice.
Ooh, the
more crouching.
Again.
Whoa.
Oh, that's a little explicit, isn't it?
Come on, guys.
Oh, the slow. I like the slow turn. I'm a big fan of the slow turn.
Checking out the drift.
Oh, the up.
Look at the sky.
Wow.
So coordinated.
That's
Okay.
what you like to see.
They're at a rave, EDM.
I think people like the Pink
Do whatever
Parrots.
you want. You think they do?
Yeah, I think the Pink Parrots are a pretty popular team here.
Do you guys like the Pink Parrots or something?
Listen to that.
Imagine that.
The laser show and fireworks to commence the beginning of the games. Countdown before we are into the dome.
It's gonna be great. The bridge is gonna extend in 10 seconds here, and then the competitors are gonna be able to pick the first game. Count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is the hypest part of the whole thing.
It's so great. 10 more seconds till they get launched in here.
All right, are they gonna run to the elevator? It is a tradition, as you know, if you watch MCC. I think some are going there. They're gonna. Oh,
Not enough time yet.
Not enough time.
Enough time. Too slow. Maybe they'll be faster in the races.
Now, this is an angle we haven't seen in a long time.
This is it's beautiful too. All the colors
Oh, yeah.
combined here. So this is the decision dome.
Yes.
Where we are throwing eggs to try and influence our chickens to help us pick
Yes.
the game we are worst at.
Yes, but first the games are gonna be delivered into those black
Okay.
boxes above.
Ace Race.
We're gonna see all the game types here. Ace Race and Meltdown so far. Ace Race, a movement game. Meltdown, PvP. Grid Runner is a very team-based game.
Communication is heavy in that one.
Sky Battle, another big PvP game.
To get to the other side, more chickens. Are you excited for that?
Even more chickens. And Rocket Spleef Rush, a very mechanical movement game. And here we go. Voting is about to commence. The strategy here, you want to throw a chicken late so it doesn't have as much time to move around, and you want to throw it high so it takes time to fall.
So you can see people throwing directly at the squares up there, the cubes.
Wow. Nobody wants to play Spleef.
Yeah, I guess not. What are they aiming for? What does it look like most people want?
It's looking like a lot of Rocket Spleef Rush, potentially. A very difficult game mode. I would even argue the most difficult game mode here today. So maybe get it out of the way while it's not worth as many coins could be the game plan.
Yeah, Rocket Spleef Rush is a very mechanically challenging minigame.
We're here in celebration from the Cyan Coyotes over here. I do believe it is Spleef.
It is
It
Rocket
is
Spleef
Rocket
Rush.
Spleef Rush.
Look out, it's Rocket Spleef Rush, and here's how to play.
Rocket Spleef Rush is a fast-paced survival game played across 3 rounds and 3 different maps in the sky. Players are armed with rocket launchers and elytra wings to accomplish their one goal: don't fall out of the sky.
Players can use their rockets to boost themselves upwards, giving more airtime. But blocks are destroyed when shot with rockets, so the available terrain to land on gradually depletes. Over time, new pieces of land will appear, forcing players to rush over and advance forward before the old terrain disappears.
The longer the players survive, the available land becomes smaller and smaller, and players start to drop out of the sky like flies. Players earn coins by surviving the longest, and can earn some additional coins if they manage to shoot other players out of the sky with their rockets.
Let's play Rocket Spleef Rush.
So we saw a lot of teams voting for Rocket Spleef Rush. So there's clearly a lot of people who are unconfident in their performance in this mode. What would your advice be to someone who is just trying to live as long as possible?
I think the most important thing is you want to be really aware of the map, really aware of the terrain. As the video said, Rocket Spleef Rush, the map deteriorates. There are different sections you're trying to go through as the game mode progresses. There are also multiple rounds, so take your time in the first round, learn the game mode, get used to the mechanics again. This is going to be a bit weird for some of the competitors playing live, not at their setup, so take this time, breathe, get into the zone, and play this game.
Should be able to. I don't know how to help you with that.
This setup was so different.
Are we starting?
Chat,
10 seconds.
Once I die,
10
tell me.
seconds, we're dropping in. Oh, sorry guys.
Okay, we're starting.
The game is going to begin.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Begin!
And they've dropped.
Here we go.
Something I was told to get better at this game is try to keep yourself level with the horizon.
Yes, that is a really good
Yes.
tip. Keeping yourself level. You would be surprised if you stay level how long you can stay up with an elytra. Something as well to note, every player until a certain point in the game has a boost to get up in case they get too low early on.
Dude, this feels
you can
weird.
see
I don't
Purple
like this.
here taking the time, playing very carefully, just shooting the rocket straight back down, taking his time, making sure to try and get as much air time as possible.
You also have to make sure when you are rocketing the ground that there's nothing above you, because if you hit your head, you lose all your momentum and you're going to plummet into the sky. I guess down into the sky.
Yes, yeah, you do not want to plummet at all here. You can also see each rocket has 3 charges, so a lot of time here you will have the opportunity to kind of save yourself, and as you can see, the map is starting to move.
Yeah, so you have to be aware when you see and hear the blinking arrow, that means you got to get out of there ASAP and start flying over to the next map.
This is an interesting map with water. It can be a little bit weird sometimes with the rocket.
Oh, I think it's glass.
We're losing it is glass, you're correct.
What does your mom like the most?
Water would be so difficult.
Yeah, that would be rough.
Oh, McChill. Poor McChill has fallen and eliminated themselves. Oh, we're starting to lose more. Masayoshi, Ginelli.
Wow, a lot of players falling here.
Gemini.
I come home and like
Yes, as the map is starting to deteriorate, we see a lot of people falling and dying into the void.
Yeah, that is going to be unfortunate.
Dave
Oh, no!
He
That is
doesn't
gonna be really
have his
unfortunate.
rocket anymore, and he is out. Hopefully there's still more of the orange ocelots in there to pick up some
And
of the points.
as the maps get, as you go through these maps, the landing places for you, the new generations, end up becoming smaller and smaller and smaller. So it's going to be harder for these players to find the place to land, use their rocket efficiently, especially with so many players still on this platform. And for us, feeling very confident, seems to be in the zone here.
So something else I learned is if you kind of bunny hop,
Yes.
you don't have to use your rockets as much. If you can like bunny hop on the roof and on everything else. So hopefully they have used their updraft by now, because they lost it maybe like 20 seconds ago.
Yeah, that is a really important thing here. You can see how small this section is compared to past sections. And it looks like pandemonium.
Sneak Snack, Sapnap are out. Sapnap being eliminated by Dark Eyebrows, then Dark Eyebrows goes down themselves as well.
Looks like we are starting to lose a lot more players, but instead of just falling, this seems to be a lot more kills happening now. Awesome dude taking out Fruit Berries.
Half the players now remain. If you make it to the top half, I think that is pretty good.
Yeah, this is solid. Again, this is the first game mode. It's going to be a little bit getting used to everything. Purple feeling very confident. Really good elytra movement, staying high. Locating spot doesn't get the boost. That is going to be
Red Rabbits are gone. Aqua is gone. Blue Bats are gone.
Down to 10 players here. And again, there's just no room for these competitors. They just have to trust that the arrow will lead them to something. Look how small that platform is.
And it just disintegrates immediately.
It looks like
Oh my God.
this is going to be the last player remaining.
I'm cooking right now. I'm cooking.
That is amazing.
A huge boost for the Yellow Yaks there. Again, it's only one game. But being up 250 coins after one round is absolutely huge.
I did kill you, by the way. I did at the end.
Got some replays here. Look how in the zone everybody is.
Yeah.
We got some communication going on.
Round 2.
Here we go.
Area 51 map. I believe this is special for Twitchcon.
Oh yeah, Area 51 is right around the corner.
This is gonna be a really cool map. So no player has played this map before. Going to be interesting to see how the smaller levels go.
Everyone's still alive, doing great.
Hi. Very confident. Pete, a very good Rocket Spleef Rush player, a very confident movement player. Got 9th, top 10 in the first round. Looking to do better in this one.
Halftime, so it's like.
Oh.
Shovel 8th in the first round. That's
Where am I going?
Yeah.
very strong placement.
Yeah, I saw Shovel went down very, very late in the first
I
round.
didn't even. Oh, it's fast. Yes. I
Lamb
like
Llama is
these.
currently in second.
I love her glasses.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm really high up.
A lot of time here. A lot of time. You can see a lot of players just moving past the section. They don't even need it to get themselves back up. A lot of players starting to feel more comfortable with the rocket boost, the updrafts. Gucky, unfortunately, is going to fall early. That is going to be tough for Purple Pandas, who are in the top 3 right now.
So it looks like everything is disintegrating very, very fast. They have to be on their toes. You kind of have to be like one map ahead. Even.
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to be tough for JoJo. Does land on the one section. That was a really clean movement. JoJo's movement has been great. Fruit, another really solid movement player.
Pink Parrot's already out.
Oh, no.
Pink Parrots are gone.
That's going to be tough. Red Rabbit's in 9th.
Oh,
Who's gonna try and
Fruitberry's
change that?
whacking someone in midair. That's actually a very smart thing to do, because if they just fall, you get the credit for that kill.
Absolutely, absolutely. That can be a strategy you see. Illumina off the map. Less than half the players remain. We're down to 1 UFO in this section now. Huns.
Huns doing quite well.
Feeling good. Seems to be in the zone here.
Updraft.
No more updrafts.
Updraft is gone in 10 seconds though, so if they're not using it, they're gonna lose it. Use it or lose it, as they say.
This is gonna be the time. As Cyan is out. Cyan is out. Blue in 9th.
Yeah, Rambu being the last one there on
Captain
Cyan.
Sparkles finding very nice places to use the rocket. New section loads. What is the
He's
floor
going straight.
wide?
Oh my
This is gonna be a bit
God.
awkward. Should be okay.
Great rocket jump by
movement.
Captain Sparkles. You know, he was telling me he was not feeling very confident with Rocket Spleef Rush today.
That was great gameplay though. That was
But he's
great
doing
gameplay.
so well.
He's doing great. We're down to 10 players. This is gonna be tough. H-Bomb gets the elimination on Kratzy. Look at how small this platform is. This is gonna be so hard.
All of Orange is now eliminated. Purple
players-
took them down and then was eliminated himself.
Look how tight 2nd to 4th is right now.
This is really, really close. Pun's trying to help his team.
Oh,
That's currently in 8th.
That's a
If
complicated
he's able to live
map.
long here, this is gonna be huge for the Blue Bats. Very, very strong positioning, being one of the first players to get to each section, making sure he has land.
Yeah, Pun's in an amazing spot. He's trying to predict where the next map is going to be.
Very good use of Elytra to gain speed there, move past the other players. JoJo still alive too.
Oh, I see someone going down there.
Oh, Captain
Sparkles gets eliminated.
2 players left.
Lasted until the top 3. That is very, very good.
Yes, it's just down to JoJo and Puns.
JoJo versus Puns here. There is going to be a time where they cannot land on any more land.
Now this is going to be really tough here.
I won.
It looks like JoJo might be done for.
JoJo is down. The winner of the second round is Puns.
Huge.
Let's hear it for Puns.
Let's fucking go.
Pun staying alive there was massive. Blue Bats was really, really low. They were, I think, 8th, and Pun's living, winning that game, got them all the way back up to 5th.
Oh, Elena got some words to say.
Hyping up her teammate. Huge.
We go into round 3.
Yep, 3rd round dropping in 1 second, and they're off. Look at this cute little village. Oh, so nice. Too bad it's going to be destroyed by their rockets.
Poor villagers. They deserve better.
Oh, that tree's getting demolished.
Oh, yeah. Not a lot of room early on this map.
I don't have
You
to
can see
yet.
some players
I'll
like
keep that in
Illumina,
mind,
that's
though.
really smart, going off the top of the tree there, having as much height as possible.
Yeah.
Not even going to have to worry about, I would say, the next 2 to 3 platforms, or is just going to be able to go right on top of this tree again and have a huge opportunity. Scar.
Usually the
Feeling good.
Scar doing very excellently. Oh, nice rocket jump. The 3rd round is usually going to be the quickest.
Yes.
It's just going to go bam, 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 bam towards the end.
A lot of players feeling much more confident at this point into the game. Less room.
Oh,
you might see a little bit more action.
You see JoJo
is
was
gonna
eliminated by
fall.
Puns.
That is huge.
Puns is like, it's not enough that I beat you. I gotta kill you too.
Look at Owen's round placements. 2 top 10 finishes so far, but that keeps it tough. Has to use the updraft there.
Has to use the
Very
updraft.
good use of it. It is okay to use the updraft in a situation like that. It is always better.
Oh no,
Captain
Sylvie.
Puffy eliminated by Sylvie.
That is going to be tough.
Yeah, hate to see it.
S Major looking for his first top 10 finish. That's going to be tough.
No.
Loses out. Exploded
Drops.
right before.
Just drops right under him.
Wow.
That happens.
That is going to be unfortunate. Look at how little room.
Yeah, you have to plan ahead. You gotta just keep going ahead.
Oh, Fruit wasn't able to get the boost. Simon stole it. And that's going to be it for Fruit. We're down to 10. We're down to 10 already.
And I think 3 of them are still yellow yaks. They are quite the lead here.
Yellow Yaks has been dominating this round. A very strong team.
Oh,
it looks like
who is that? Is that Puns up
potentially
there?
3 people. I think it's Puns.
As Puns and Frost, and who is that?
It might be. I think it is a Lime Llama player. It might be Shadoon. Oh, huge rocket play from Puns. I don't know if that paid off.
Puns is on
but
top
that was
of
a
it.
really, really good play.
Oh,
and I
it's
think it did. I think he knocked off Shadoon with that.
Cupfan doing phenomenally. Pod's trying to break it before Cupfan can actually land. Good strategy.
This might be it. I think Pons is going to be able to get a second win here. A huge performance. That was absolutely massive. Flubat's making it to the top 3 off the back of Pons. Unbelievable. 2 first-place finishes in the first game.
That is huge. Pons has got to be feeling really good right now.
That's a huge, huge confidence boost. That is such a good way to get into the game, feel yourself out in the first game mode, and just be ready for the next games to come.
What a round.
And great performances from the Yellow Yaks. They
Incredible.
were first by, I believe, over 500 coins, which with no coin multiplier is unbelievable.
They had a majority of the players in the top 10, I think, every single round.
Yeah. When most of your players are just pretty good, you don't need to get first place.
Michael Mick! And it seemed to be a really all-around performance. You know, we saw Awesome Dude one round, we saw Jordan another, Cupfan in the last. Just a whole team effort from Yellow Yaks.
They're just all good.
What a point, like Pons wins 2 of the 3 rounds, and yet Yellow Yaks ahead by 500 points.
Exactly.
Incredible.
That's why MCC is primarily a team tournament.
Incredible stuff. So we take a look at the replays of the matches, the rounds we just watched. And it was incredible to watch how much the newer players improved just from rounds 1 to 3.
Yeah, once you get the hang of it, you shake off all that rust, you can really start performing a lot better.
It was great. This last round was absolutely wild. I just love in the later rounds when there's just no room. There's just no room for anyone.
I just got killed.
Wow.
Right under you. That hurts every time.
A second. Let's go, Cobb. Let's go, Cobb.
And here you can see the scores after round number 1. The Yellow Yaks on top. The Lime Llamas going to be just behind them, but nipping at their heels. The Blue Bats right now in 3rd.
Interesting to see that the Green Geckos actually had the most elimination coins, but it goes to show that just survival in a game like Rocket Spleef Rush is all that matters. You really want to be aware of your surroundings, aware of your positioning. Being kill happy in a game like this just isn't the way to go.
Yeah, kills are definitely an afterthought in this game. Like, if someone's right next to you, sure, punch them, but you really just want to live above everything.
I mean, but he also clears out the space. They no longer can earn those points, right? It's not as much that you're earning the points by getting the elimination, but you're denying the survival points from the other team,
That
right?
as well, yeah.
That's a good way to think of it, yes.
But still difficult. It's trying to manage the Rockets there, folks. What a difficult point of strategy these teams have to work through. But they now need to forget about it, because we're not playing that mode ever again on this competition, maybe in the future MCCs. So that mode will be eliminated. We'll go through that entire process again if you're new to the MCC, just with only 5 games now, and the coins will be worth more.
Yes, it'll be worth a 1.5 times multiplier for this next game. Super excited about that, and it'll go all the way up to 3 times coin multiplier by game 6.
That'll be crazy, folks. All right, we told you about the Chativity scores, and you guys have been doing things to earn channel points here, and we can take a look at the board right now. Right now, Jack Manifold's chat is in first. Congratulations to Jack.
Interesting, because he's not
on the stage, but you know.
He's not here.
Oh, I'm being told that is not true. But right now, Rambo looks like he's in second, so congratulations to Rambo here.
And it's quite the lead, it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
500,000.
Over Shadoon.
And remember, keep in mind, it's not how many people you have, but the percentage of your chat that is
being
active.
Exactly. So make sure you're chatting, following. You're just earning channel points right now. Is the way to boost your channel's Chativity score. So if we want to see your channel, if your favorite streamer wasn't on that list, hey, that's up to you. Okay. I'm excited to see. I wasn't paying attention during the first Decision Dome as to whether they were out there petting the animals in the lobbies.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Because the streamers can also boost the score.
Yeah, that's a huge part. I want to see what streamers are taking that the most seriously. Maybe that's why someone like Rambo or Shadoon are in the top 2 there, just taking it more seriously with petting the animals.
For sure.
So can we pet the animals here in person? Will that help?
Do we get a Chativity score?
I think you're welcome to. They're right there, folks. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, round 2 of the MC Championship live from TwitchCon Las Vegas. Welcome back to TwitchCon here, folks. During the break, fists were thrown between Foolish and Tubbo.
Oh.
Well, what is this about?
Oh.
Wow.
You know, I didn't expect Tubbo to come out on top.
I didn't think Tubbo was going to win that one.
I don't think that's allowed in MCCs. I'm not 100%, but
we'll have to get a referee's ruling on that one, folks. Before we move on, chat, you have a chance to grab a TwitchCon deal for Gillette Intimate right now. Click the Gillette channel skin around the video player to unlock 20% off the Gillette Intimate men's trimmer for below the waist. That's $12 off this dermatologist-tested grooming tool from America's #1 most trusted men's grooming brand. This deal is only around until the 22nd. You can click the Gillette channel skin now to get yours today. So, 1 round down, 5 to go here for our MCC Twitch rivals. You can see the Purple Pandas getting locked and loaded there. And we'll see. The Yellow Yaks are current leaders. Very strong in the Spleef rush, but again, the modes are going to continue to become more and more valuable. Would you say that this is probably one of their stronger modes and that they're maybe going to struggle later on?
Honestly, I was very surprised about their performance in a game like Rocket Spleef Rush. It is very, very mechanical. Usually you want to have like someone like Puns where you have one player kind of dominate the way Puns did. It's very interesting that all of them were able to really pull their weight and all really do great in all of their individual rounds. So I think it's a really good sign for them in game modes that they might not have been as confident about, that they can be a really strong movement team or a really strong PvP team. And I think that is the biggest thing, just the confidence going forward.
I mean, Kara, for the teams that struggled in round number 1 here, as we're looking forward to round number 2, how do they reground themselves?
Well, usually, if I'm on a team that does badly in the first round, we say, it's all right, guys, we got this out of the way first on purpose. We knew we were bad at this. We gotta wait till the later games where we're going to actually do well, and the modifiers are really gonna help us out.
The people in chat, competitors trying to convince each other.
They want
it gets wild.
Puns
and it looks like
grid runners.
The pink parrots got dumped by Impulse.
Oh,
that's a little rude.
Weird dunk. Yeah, weird dunk. What was that about?
Okay, for the people who don't watch MCC very often, what does dunking mean?
So what happens is some teams, depending on if you don't do so great or just randomly in the previous round, you get an item to help yourself out or help your team out in the next vote. And it looks like this vote is actually going to be tied.
Oh.
And it is going to end up being Grid Runners, which is a very team-based game.
Oh. This is what Puns wanted.
This feels like
this is very interesting.
This is the antithesis.
Welcome to Grid Runners. And here's how to play.
Grid Runners is a cooperative communication game where all teams are split into their own individual lanes. Teams must work together to advance through 8 rooms featuring various challenges, and then make it to the finish line faster than the other teams.
Each challenge room's goal is a secret and is revealed when the team first enters the room. These challenges can test anything from speed to communication to puzzle solving skills. Coins are given to teams based on how quickly they finish each room compared to the other teams, and their team's placement in finishing the entire course.
Let's play Grid Runners.
So unlike Rocket Spleef Rush, where the teams are trying to sabotage each other the whole time, this one, it's entirely up to you and your team to beat the other teams.
That is correct. It's going to be a lot of communication, a lot of just working together, making sure you have a plan for each room, which they actually don't know which rooms they're going to get.
Yeah, it's entirely random. There could even be some new games. That could totally be the case. I think in this game, a team like Aqua Axolotls is going to do phenomenal. H and the Hermits, great team chemistry. I think I have big, big expectations for them today.
I completely agree with that. I think, so you want like a general idea of how the mechanics in Minecraft work in this game. So those who have played Minecraft for a long time are probably going to do well.
Absolutely. You see every team gets a launch. It looks like Yellow had a very strong moment.
Okay,
we're starting with golf. You'll hear a lot of communication between the teams in this round. Very, very important. You can see
Amphros gonna hit you.
Looks like Amphros is going to be
I'm gonna hit you once.
in-game leader.
And
that was incredibly clean.
That was the fastest. And they only got in third.
Wow. Every team did phenomenal. Look at 7 teams already.
All right, let's go. I'm going left. All right, sorry.
So for this one, you have to complete the painting.
Okay, put all your stuff in, and then pass it along.
You only get a couple of the blocks you need. So you need to fill in what you have and pass the rest to your teammates.
Okay, Cap, I'm going to give you
This is going to be very
everything I have here.
The
Use that and give
communication
it all
here is
back
going to be so crucial. Every piece of information is vital. Even if you don't think you have to say it, you should still say it anyway, because you want everyone on your team to be on the same page.
I'm done with my. I'm done. I'm done.
Passing the rest
This is really, really well done from Yellow Yaks. You can see
Passing it
the
down.
items have to go through multiple different players to get all the way to the end to Cubfan. And it looks like most of the players here are done. They are going to finish first ahead of the Orange Ocelots. Another team that is going to do very, very well in this.
We got Captain Sparkle's perspective right now. They have to shoot the targets. However, everyone has a different perspective. So you have to communicate, like, I don't see one on my side. Do you have one on your side? Can you shoot it? Can you shoot it faster, please?
Exactly, exactly. There's a lot of different things. Yellow, again, first to finish City targets. Huge, building a little bit more of a lead on Orange as we go through, but Red as well, right behind. 1, 2, 3.
So we have Cyan still doing the targets. But you know what is interesting about this game? It doesn't matter who finishes first overall. It more matters how fast you do each individual room.
I'm so good at this game.
That is really important. You could see Light the Lamps is going to be up next here. This is a very interesting game. It's important to just find ways to get into nooks and crannies on the map to have the best place to light all of the lamps. Most of them are just lever flips. You could see Illumina doing a lot of the harder parkour.
Nice.
Hitting someone on the way down.
Jump. That was fantastic.
A lot of stuff. You can see another one on top of that yellow that hasn't been lit yet. That might be a problem.
I don't know if they know how to get up there.
That might be a problem.
Yellow Yaks completed first again.
Oh, Yellow
Wow,
Yaks.
City
Oh my
Lamb's
God.
done.
Yellow Yaks.
But now Red Rabbits is in
dominating.
second. Maybe the fight for Tubbo.
Nicely
Let
done,
out some
Tubbo.
energy.
It's in last place.
Okay. You got to break through
Clear
that.
all of the leaves. Shears. With Shears, you can insta-break, make it very easy. You do not want to get blown up by a creeper.
Yeah, you won't die and like be eliminated, but you do have to actually like respawn.
It will be a time loss for sure if
Yeah.
you do get blown up. You can see a lot of players, very strong movement, just running past them. You don't really have to deal with them. Just make sure you're not standing too close. And it looks like Yellow trying to finish up here. Cub trying to hit a difficult jump. And it looks like Yellow still in the lead.
First again.
In the first still.
And we still have people finishing the City Lamps. There's a lot more of a difference in timing now.
This is one of my favorite Grid Runner mini games. This is going to be, you have to collect the items, you have to craft things from the items. This is where, as Carr was saying, you need to know about Minecraft. You need to know drops what. It might be a lectern or something.
Who have iron? Okay, we need to is this multi right now?
I can't see it.
It is. I'm gonna put some wood in.
Important, you can see
There's one
crafting the iron for the minecart,
we need more
crafting the
iron.
lantern as well. Looks like they got whatever item it was.
Is that enough for? I think
Pink Parrot's finally finishing City Lamps. Oh, still checking it out, trying to see what else they need.
It's just going to be the iron smelting here, I believe, for Yellow Yaks. And unless another team manage their iron smelting better, I think Yellow Yaks is still going to be the first team to complete this as well. Although Orange and Red are still very close, and Blue Bat's in fourth.
Creepers are getting a very high KD.
They are dominating. They could be a top 10 player by the end of the event.
grabbing iron.
Iron seems to be the snag for a lot of these teams here. Grabbing some gold as well. Just waiting. And it looks like Red is now in the lead. Managed the smelting better. That is really, really crucial. It looks like Orange is just about done as well. I think just needs one more item here.
We need it for the minecart.
Okay, looks like they just need the minecart.
Oh,
Yellow
Yellow
done.
Got it in second. That is still very good.
Still very good, but Red Rabbits does, I would say, have about a 20-second lead. That might be enough to carry them all the way to the end here and finish everything first.
All right, Masayoshi determines that he has nothing else to do here. He is waiting at the exit.
Teamwork at its finest here.
Oh, Blue passes Orange here.
Spider trying to go through the door here. Blue is going to pass Orange. That's actually huge. And Purple's going to pass Orange.
Finally,
now Orange is finally going to get there. This is a very tough section.
Oh yeah,
so
this is really hard.
It's another shoot the arrow section, but you have to be moving. You're falling down. The targets are just absolutely everywhere. You have to fall down. Honey and Red is going to finish it first. Great performance.
Yellow right behind at second. Only a couple seconds off.
Yellow made up a lot of time there. That's going to be huge. And there's only 2 rooms left. This could be a very, very tight race between Yellow and Red. Light the lamps. Another Light the Lamps here. Same concept. This one seems to be a little bit of a maze. 2 players on top, trying to guide the 2 players on the bottom.
Yeah, it looks like the 2 players have to press the yellow and the pink buttons to open that door, or the orange and the blue buttons at the same time.
Yes, that does seem to be the case. Seems like there's a lot of communication happening on the Red side.
I love this perspective.
This is really cool, yeah. And it seems like they're a little bit stuck here.
Yeah, I think
Still
there's
only 2.
There's a little bit of a miscommunication here.
This is a little bit unfortunate.
They're trying to say,
for Red.
press the blue, get on the blue. It's orange and blue. It's orange and blue, not yellow and blue.
And now there's so many teams that
And
are
they
in
just
the
switched
7th
again.
room. Yellow Yaks have 4 lit, getting through. Being very careful here, going through one by one. I really like this. Not trying to do both players at the same time, just focusing on one at a time, focusing on this one end section here. And they're gonna get this light. And then they actually might be able to finish this room first. I would say they're the favorites here.
I think so too. They're alternating in a very, very efficient way.
This is really nice.
I need red and green. I need red and green now.
Good communication from Ampharos. Again, seems to be the team leader for this round. Really, really strong communication.
It's also very imperative.
And they're done.
They did it.
They're the first team out, but Blue is right behind.
Let's go.
Blue is
Blue could have
really
a great
caught up.
performance here. It's all going to come down to this final room. Hannah in the zone. It's just going to be the race to the finish.
It's going to be blue versus yellow. Who's going to be the first one across the finish line?
And it looks like it's going to be Yellow Yaks. Back-to-back first place finishes in the 2 game modes for Yellow Yaks.
Well, we don't know that yet.
Yeah, that's true.
We have to
That's
tally up
actually
the
true.
actual points. So just because you finish the entire course first doesn't mean you're going to be in first place. It really helps.
Yes,
but
it helps a lot. And they were, I think, just because of how strong their early game was.
Yeah, I do think they're gonna do really
it might
well.
seal the deal, but you're right. It is not set in stone. And it looks like Purple's going to get 3rd here. That is huge. Red Rabbit's still really struggling in this room. Orange is going to get 4th.
Force, go to green.
And it looks like Green finishing up here. Cyan, Green, Pink, Red on the same room.
I need lime green and green.
Okay. I'm staying on green. Stay on green.
Okay.
And it looks like Orange here going to finish.
there goes Orange, 4th to complete the entire course.
And Red Rabbits finally are able to get out of Rat Race.
That was a long route
I'm
for
sure
them.
they are very happy to leave and just run to the finish
Finally,
here.
we're out.
Tubbo is the opposite of happy right now.
Yeah, I would
He's
Really, what does he look like?
He is head in his hands.
That was a very, like
Hands
we're
in the
saying,
air.
Grid Runners is just so communication based. You just have to be on the same page. If you're not, it's going to be really hard.
Yeah, you gotta pay attention, you gotta communicate well.
Rambo, very excited.
We did it, guys.
Great performance.
Good stuff.
Yellow and blue. And stay on it, stay on it.
Okay. Come back.
Lime finishing up here.
Orange and pink.
Okay.
I thought Lime might have a little bit of trouble with communication because everyone speaks so many different languages on this team.
For sure. But think about it this way. The games that they are probably more confident with, we're going to see much later on.
That is very true.
So they could have a really big resurgence in
Yeah.
the later rounds. Green going to be 8th.
Finishes 8th.
Only 2 teams left.
Lime done.
You always want to be able to finish. Looks
just
like
waiting for
Lime is
Aqua.
out.
This should be
Aqua.
Yeah, this is the end.
We both thought Aqua was going to have a
We
really
did.
strong
We
performance.
thought Aqua was gonna do really well.
Surprising performance here.
Good job, guys.
Going to be tough, but they are going to finish. Every team is going to finish. That is going to be huge. The final race through for the Aqua Axonauts. Make some noise for them.
Let's go, guys.
And there we go.
And everyone is done.
It's paying right now to be a warm-colored team.
It is.
They're
This
doing
right
very well.
side is really doing well.
That was almost like a full rainbow spectrum of like red, orange, yellow, ending with green, lime, blue on the bottom here. But no, I'm curious to see what Tubbo has to say. If the moment the game typed, he typed some naughty words in chat and then was standing up and throwing his fists around. So
not a fan.
We'll see. We'll see what happens there, folks. But the teams are getting ready, and there's been one team that has been dominating from beginning to end for both of our first 2 events. Don't worry about that, folks. Necra is standing by with Captain Sparkles.
Yes, I am. I'm here with one of the players on the Yellow Yaks, Captain Sparkles. You guys are ahead of the competition right now. You've gotten first in both of the games so far. So is your confidence just through the roof right now?
Yeah, no pressure to keep this up. We were hoping to get the PvP games done first, so these we felt were stronger games for us. So it'll be challenging to keep this up in Meltdown and Sky Battle. We'll try our best, but those are what we're concerned about. So we'll see.
Okay, so what I'm hearing you saying is that you did really well at the games that you were hoping to do well in, but the next few might be a little bit tricky. So what is the strategy heading into the next few if you're not as confident?
That's a great question. If I knew that, I'd be way better at PvP. But I just try not to choke. I'm going to be dealing with a little increased sensitivity when trying to craft in Sky Battle, so I got to try to be very precise with my mouse movements.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, but I feel like you have a fantastically stacked team behind you, and you know it's a team effort when it comes to MC Championship. So how are you feeling playing with your teammates?
I mean, they're doing a great job carrying me. I'm just along for the ride. So yeah, the leadership really has been great so far. And Ant Frost was thinking he was going to do terribly in Rocket Spleef, and then he absolutely crushed it. I don't know what he's talking about. So maybe just the games where he doesn't feel confident, he's going to end up just getting first. So I think we're in good shape there.
False sense of security, and I think you have to give yourself a little bit more credit than that as a part of your team too. So I just want to wish you the best of luck with the rest of the games, and do you have anything you want to say to your fans?
Thank you all for watching. It's good to be here. This is such an awesome event, and I hope you all have a great time if you're here in person. And thanks for tuning in if you're here on the broadcast.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Captain Sparkles, and good luck. Waypunk, back to you.
Okay, so we're hearing that there's maybe a chance that the early leaders are going to have problems later on when the games are worth more.
He literally beat me to my point. That was something that I did want to touch on. This team is very, very team-based. Like, they just communicate so well, but don't sell them short. Antfrost and Awesome Dude are very, very strong PvPers. I could see them doing very well in the later games as well, and there's still a lot of movement games where it's just anyone's game.
Well, we'll see how they do, folks. They got to play through the games. Let's take a look at the highlights there from the Grid Runners we just had. 0 PvP in this mode, but just all the competition, folks. Incredible mode.
They jump.
And now I need to hit you there.
Great
and
stuff. Every team did amazing in this golf round. There were so many teams you could see just finish so quickly. And then this crafting one, very difficult, but a lot of teams handled it very, very well.
It seemed like Rat Race really was the one that was the hang-up, was the difference maker in this mode.
That one had, I think, the most communication required of all of them. So yeah, that would definitely be the one that knocks people.
And these creepers, they put on a show for sure.
The creepers had more kills than anyone else.
Very difficult. Shoot the arrows section here. Red did a phenomenal job here. And it was just really unfortunate that they just got stuck. They just got stuck here. And it gave the opportunity for Yellow Yaks to really finish and end up first. Ampros absolutely hyped.
Look at this. We're taking a look at the overall. This is the game results here, folks. This is just from that round there. 2,400 coins earned by the Yellow Yaks. 400 more than the Blue Bats in second.
And they already had a 700-point lead after game one. So as you can see,
over
they had
1,000.
over 1,000-point lead going into the last 4 games. But as we said at the beginning, the top 2 teams are the ones that make Dodgeball. So it is still anyone's game. You could see the top really other 3 teams, 2, 3, 4, are all within 500 points of each other. Red and Cyan aren't too far from that as well. It is so early still, and the coin multipliers at the end are going to make a massive difference.
They're going to make a big difference, folks, as we continue on through the tournament. But for now, chat, Guessing with Duncan is finished for the day. Check out the Duncan leaderboard to see your placement. A friendly Twitch staff will reach out to confirm prizes for the top 10 scores, and you can come back next Twitch Rivals for your chance to play and win. And chat, it's time for a Duncan run. With a limited time, get a $1 donut, a $2 stuffed bagel minis, and a $3 sausage, egg, and cheese for your medium or large coffee purchase. Terms apply. America runs on Duncan. A shout out to this Duncan team as well for the awesome Twitch Rivals and Duncan gaming chairs our streamers are using throughout TwitchCon weekend. These limited edition chairs are a symbol of our long-standing and continued partnership with the official fan fuel of Twitch Rivals. Twitch Rivals runs on Duncan. All right, folks. We've got many, many more things coming down the pipe here as we are going to be getting ready for Game 3. And we'll see again. So tell me more about these boosters, these middle for the teams like the Axolotls that didn't quite pull off the run they wanted there. As we go into the Dominion or the Decision Dome, they're going to have some advantage here?
They could. It is a little bit random, but they will probably have one. My 2 favorite are you can just dunk a team. You just decide a team to dunk. You do have to aim, so sometimes there may be a little bit of a miss. You can even dunk yourself, which is not ideal at all. And then there's also one of my favorites is the Mega Chicken. It is a character that is just dressed as a chicken. It counts for multiple votes, and it can be a huge swing factor for these games.
Can the Mega Chicken move around at chicken speeds or people speeds?
It's people speed.
Okay.
But another one is you can actually put yourself in there, trade places with a chicken. So you can punch chickens out of wherever you want and punch chickens into the game that you want. And that has swayed the result so many times in MCC.
That
And you
sounds
can
like
see
the most
here,
powerful
a
one.
lot of teams given an item randomly chosen for a lot. We're seeing more teams get these as we go longer here. And we'll see, here's George with an arrow. I believe that will dunk a team. We'll see if he decides to use it.
Can they save it for future rounds?
It is the dunker. I do not think you can save it for future rounds. He's looking.
What are you going for?
Oh.
Lime.
Uh-oh.
Nope. Nope.
A lot of suspense here.
You gotta do it soon, man.
Yeah, he's waited a little too long. And they have to
dunked
dunk themselves! Oh, no!
George, what was that?
That is really unfortunate.
Exactly what we said has come to pass.
That would be tough.
Of anyone, it would be George, wouldn't it?
And what is it going to be? It's going to be Ace Race. Wow, okay. A very heavy movement game for the third game.
So I know Yellow Yaks really like Ace Race.
I think.
And zooming in out of nowhere, it's Ace Race. And here's how to play.
Ace Race is a racing game where players will have to run, jump, swim, and glide their way through an intense obstacle course. Throughout, there are various movement-based power-ups players can use to traverse the map.
Speed pads, which give a small boost of speed. Launch pads, which propel players forward. Jump pads, which allow players to leap higher. And aquajets, which shoot players through the water at incredible speed.
The players must complete 3 laps within the time limit to earn coins. The higher a player places, the more coins they earn for their team. But be careful, if a player doesn't finish within the time limit, they earn no coins for this game.
Let's play Ace Race.
All right, so 3 laps around the same circuit. You've got to try and find the fastest path as you go.
Yes, there's some shortcuts that are a little bit more challenging. You can see, actually, if you go through this, I guess, gnome, I don't know what it is, but if you go through the legs, you have a bit of a shortcut. You can see the boost pads. There's a bunch of different boost pads. Yellow, you go faster. Red, you jump. There's a bunch of stuff like that. You do not want to step on soul sand, I believe, is the one that slows you down. And yeah, it's 3 laps. We're going to see a lot of individual, strong movement players do very, very well in this.
Yeah, and like with every other game, your team score means a lot more than if you just have one person that's first and everyone else is dead
Absolutely.
last. So I know that Yellow Yaks specifically, a lot of them, Ace Race is their favorite game.
Yeah, I know Antfrost specifically, a very strong movement player. Do not count out Captain Sparkles or Cupfan, though. Here we go. The racers are off. Fruitberry's off to a strong lead.
So already you can see people taking some various paths. Some go straight down the middle, some go to the right or the left to get those bounce pads.
Yes, you can see, we're going to see a lot of variation. Some players might feel more confident with the Trident. Some players might feel more confident with the jump pad. Fruitberry's a great person to watch as one of the best movement players of all time is going to be doing a very, very strong job. You'll see underneath on the ice, very strong movement. Going to take full advantage of the bounce pads and making sure to shift when they go underneath the ice platform.
Yeah, you can try. You just
Owen is in second, which is fantastic.
Yeah, really strong from Owen to keep up with Pete and Fruit here. Pete, another very strong Ace Race player. Owen doing phenomenally well to keep up with these players early on.
The water section is the only section that I
really clean there through the very hard underwater movement. He made it look easy.
We are neck and neck right now for first place.
Yep.
This is Shadoon, purpled, I believe I saw as well.
Yeah, purpled in third right now.
A lot of players you'd
Purpled and
expect.
Shadoon, Owen, all of them fighting for second place at the moment.
Yeah. As we get farther on this first lap, we're going to start to see a little bit more shortcuts. You could also see this loop, this hoop, I guess, is the start of the Elytra section, where you will have the Elytra you can fly through. Similar to Rocket Spleef Rush, you want to have really, really clean movement with the Elytra. You can see some players skipping through. Owen actually in first, very slightly in front of Fruit, but Fruit taking a different path here.
It is really anyone's game right now.
Yeah. Owen, the boost pad ended up working out very well.
Yeah,
Quick
right
little shortcut here.
Even small, minute mechanism details here are going to put you way in first or back into second.
Absolutely. So he's still very close. There's not just one person absolutely dominating. Pete actually in first by 2 seconds, which is quite a lot. We are going to see a shortcut here probably from Pete. I would be surprised if we don't see it. He's actually not going to go for it. He's just like, I'm in first. No reason to go for it. Goes up.
Okay.
Very strong. Purple did use the shortcut though, because that's why he's only half a second behind Pete now.
Yeah, if you're in second, you have to use those shortcuts.
Oh, a little bit of flip just like that. Purple is right there.
He trips his little toe on that one ledge, and that is what put him into second. He is catching up though.
Small things like that. Oh, that was so close from Purple. Almost missing out, and the first lap is done.
They are neck and neck.
They are. Again, these are really strong movement players. Shadoon, much more known for PvP, 3rd place. Very strong.
Jojo is also right behind them,
Yeah.
as well as 5UP and Amfrost and H-Bomb.
H-Bomb, very strong performance here. Good note that I just saw. I think I see 3 yellow yaks already finished.
Yeah.
They were the first team I think that I saw had 3. And Cubfit, not far behind, I think is still in the top 20.
All of yellow yaks are doing so well right now. And like we said, if all of them are just pretty good and none of them are in first place, that's still fantastic for their overall team points.
All you need. But look at this, Purple really starting to have a commanding lead. 4 seconds ahead of Pizza Hut.
That is actually crazy. 4 seconds is a lot in something like this.
4 seconds is a lot in Ace Race, especially only a lap and a half in. That is really big. Going through the water section here, this is a section where if a player does bonk on a block or something can be very, very crucial to their time. You can see still has about a 4-second lead on Pete. Gained a little bit of time.
Ooh. Taking the Trident shortcut. This is the shortcut. That is going to be terrible for him.
And messes it up again.
He's still going for it.
Wow. This
Purple, come on. Let's go, man. Oh, he bumped into someone that time.
This is unreal.
Oh, no. He is down to 8th from that.
That is absolutely unbelievable. But honestly, I would have expected him to lose more time than he did there. It's important in a situation like that. When you're a player like Purple, you are one of the greatest to ever play this game. You need to not lose your confidence. You have to have trust in yourself to be able to be like, okay, yeah, I messed up. It happens. But there's still a lap and a half to go.
Yeah.
You need to at least, maybe you can't get first now, but you got to get at least top 5 for your team.
Yeah, and that really shows the gamble that these players are taking when they're taking the shortcuts.
Yeah, I would say in this map, specifically Clouds 2, that is by far the riskiest shortcut, just because in Minecraft, like sometimes tridents are finicky.
Shadoon also messing up a little bit there.
That is going to be a little bit unfortunate. We'll see if any of the players go for a shortcut here. Fruit is going to go for it, hits the jump, is through the shortcut. Good use of trident, couldn't get all the way up, but is still able to get in a little bit of time on Pete there.
Yeah.
Only a 1.5 second lead for Pizza Hut, and Shadoon only 2 seconds behind Fruit.
Yeah, he's on the tail of Pete right now. He sees him. He is in his sights.
This is really, really crucial. The pathing here is really important. The use of the booster pads is crucial. Now, it would have been nice if Fruit was able to not bump his legs on that last little bit there. But again, Pete is going to finish the lap first. Fruit is going to be a little bit behind, and all the other runners are going to start getting through here in the top 10.
About 3 seconds behind.
And Frost in 4th for Yellow Yaks.
Yellow Yaks.
Yeah, Yellow is looking really good here.
2 Lime Llamas in the top 10.
Okay.
That is going to be important.
Oh, I'm forgetting everything.
Pete's still in the lead. 2 Green Geckos in the top 10. I think 5UP is just in the top 10.
Oh,
that's going to be unfortunate for Pete.
Oh, Fruitberries is right
Still in the
there.
lead. And Fruit
he
falls!
falls off. Fruitberries,
no!
Oh, that's going to be rough.
And Frost in second now.
Yeah, that allows
Frost is in second.
Shadoon also passes Fruitberries.
That is going to be tough. I wonder if we'll see Purple have a bounce back lap here. This is going to be really crucial. This is the last lap. It all comes down to this. You're more comfortable with the map at this point. What shortcuts have you found? What movement do you like? What are you not confident with? You want to make sure in the last lap that you do not have any huge errors. Pete going through the one high section very cleanly. You can see his split score there was almost a second faster than his last one.
7 seconds behind.
It's a monster lead from Pete. I don't know what happened to Antfrost, we weren't able to see it, but this lead is unbelievable.
It's crazy when he's afforded himself this sort of lead that he would still take the water section that aggressively. He could chill out a little bit, but no, he's extending the lead.
It just shows the confidence that Pete has as a player in this event, as an Ace Race runner. Goes through the legs as well to get the shortcut onto the clouds, through the flowers, gets the speed, and is going to be able to finish up pretty soon here.
Yeah, and
less
looks
than
like
a minute to go. This is going to be a really fast lap from Pete. It honestly might have sub 230 potential. This is really fast.
But it looks like Ant and Fruitberries and Shadoon are all battling out for second place. Fruit is still a couple seconds ahead. He must have caught up from that one debacle he had.
Yes. It is going to be close. And it looks like Amfrost just squeaked in there for a second ahead of Shadoon. So those two have to be very close. Is Pete going to go for the shortcut? No. Going to play it safe. Smart. Is not chasing the sub 230 lap. I
He's
cannot
12
blame
seconds
him.
ahead. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's no reason to try it.
Do not blame him at all. Another Elytra section here. Again, very smooth, very confident. Don't need to do anything crazy. Just bring it home.
Just maintain.
Super ahead here. Looks like
Maintain,
Amfrost has
Pete.
made it to second, though, ahead of Fruit and Shadoon.
I don't know what happened back there, but that is looking really good for Yellow Yaks.
And this is going to be the finish, the last little section.
Oh.
And it looks like Pete is going to finish
Pete is the
with
first
a
one
really
to finish.
fast lap. 230.5. Unreal.
But Fruit and Amfrost are battling neck and neck. Who is going to get second place here?
It
And
looks like it's going to be Fruit.
It will be Fruit Berries.
Really nice job. To get a 240 lap after the Trident mishap is still really, really strong. H-Bomb gonna finish 5th, Shadoon 4th, Amfrost 3rd, CPK 6th, Purple 7th. Strong finish from Purple to not totally lose confidence there. 2 people with Purple Pandas in the top 10 is big.
Yeah, as well as Lime, Shadoon and JoJo are also in the top 10.
That is big, that is huge. Captain Sparkle's finishing here for the Yellow Yaks. Gonna get top 15.
That is pretty good.
Owen gonna get 15th after having a very strong first lap. Must have had some troubles later on. Still very, very strong to finish in the top 15.
And we got the rest finishing here.
Green Geckos. The important thing to watch here is what team is gonna finish with all of their players first. I don't think we've seen that just yet, but it could be soon. Huge finish for Foolish there. Has a team finished all together yet? I don't think so.
Oh no!
G Nelly just on the last section.
Come on, G, you got this.
Oh, get up, get up, get up.
Oh, you're up.
There we
you're
go.
Up. Let's go, let's go.
That's so annoying.
Nice recovery from the water.
Really, really nice.
I got overtake.
Now, the important thing here as we're watching the end of this is it is crucial to your team that you finish.
Yes.
It is so, so important. It's going to be, if there is a team that doesn't have a player finish, we really want everyone to be able to collect some coins for their team here. Tubbo finishing. Couple players left. Michael McChill coming in now.
We do still have about 2 minutes left, which I think is going to be enough time for everyone to finish.
It should be enough time. Masayoshi coming through, I believe.
Yeah, Masayoshi is bringing up the rear, but it seems like he's going to finish.
It might be close. 30 seconds behind 39th. I think Masayoshi should be able to do it.
He's got 2 minutes to finish.
I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good.
Let's go, let's go.
Make sure as these final runners finish.
Okay.
Make sure to cheer them on. This is a huge moment for their team. They want to be able to finish. They want to get points on the board. G Nelly right there.
Go, G, go. Let's go, G. Let's get some cheers for G.
You want to hold the Trident for a little longer. Get the boost. Finds the angle.
Yeah.
Great angle. There it is.
It's right there, G. Let's go.
And it's going to finish.
And G
Get points on the
finishes in
board.
39.
All down
Masayoshi
to Masayoshi right
and
there.
Masayoshi is right
Last little
here.
bit.
Got a whole minute 20 to make it. I think he's going to make it.
It'll be fine.
Great,
Let's
great
go,
job.
Masayoshi.
No DNFs here for Ace Race. Everybody completing the course. Which team, though, completed with the highest average placement? We're not quite sure yet.
I'm really excited to see the point breakdown here. I think it might have been Yellow Yaks, honestly. I think it's going to be either Yellow Yaks, maybe Purple Pandas. I'm really excited to see this.
I mean, first place gets you a lot of points. I'm
First
curious
place
to see
does
what
get a lot of
Green's
points.
going to get.
Yeah, that too.
All the players decompressing after a stressful race.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible how close the battle for first was so late into the race. Players tenths of a second away from each other up until that one final moment, or I think it was when Purple failed at the Trident. That was when things started to fall apart. The leadership started to distance itself from the rest of the pack.
I think we really need to touch on Pete. Almost a sub 230 lap in Ace Race is unbelievable.
Incredible
Huge,
stuff
huge
there.
performance.
The peanut butter and jelly are fighting with each other. In the meantime, big thanks to Samsung for providing all the monitors at our PC setups in the arena this weekend. Our streamers are enjoying the 27-inch Odyssey G5 and the 24-inch Odyssey G3 monitors, but you can check out the full Odyssey gaming monitor lineup lineup, including their massive 57-inch Odyssey Neo G9 over at Samsung.com. And exclusively during TwitchCon this weekend, enter SAMTWCH, that's SAMTWCH, at checkout for 10% off any monitor $500 or over. That's a $50 discount, folks, minimum. So make sure you're taking advantage of that. We are halfway through. We're halfway through MCC now.
Wow. It went by so fast already. Everything was just so exciting and high octane. I can't believe we're halfway through.
I always forget how fast the Ace Race goes. It's just such a high stress game. From playing Ace Race, would you say that's the most stressful game in MCC?
Think, yes. Almost every time I play, my teammates are deafened up. They're muted. No one's talking. I'm still talking because I'm like, oh no, I missed this jump, guys. Oh no.
Well, folks, that one is done. There will be no more Ace Race. We have 3 more modes to play. We're going to take a quick break, let the players take a quick one as well. When we come back, more MCC action live from TwitchCon. All right, folks, we are live from TwitchCon, halfway through MCC here. JoJo Solo's tweeting recently, MCC live IRL at TwitchCon today. Oh, frick, I'm scared and excited. Folks, well, she's felt the pressure. You heard it earlier. She feels the weight of being undefeated at TwitchCon.
She does. I was just talking to her. She said she's having a good time. Look at her.
She's having a blast.
So she's having a blast,
and she's playing so well.
She is playing super well. JoJo, I think, is one of the best players that MCC has ever seen.
I agree.
So, yeah, right?
Whoa, Rainbow.
Oh, so we take a look at the chat TV score. Oh, no.
Little sneak peek.
No.
A teaser.
We saw
of
a little
what's
bit.
coming, folks. You didn't see that. You saw nothing there, folks. Man, okay, halfway through. What team? Okay, I feel like the Yellow Yaks is the easy answer here. Has there been another team that has surprised you in how they've performed so far?
I mean, we did talk a little bit about Blue Bats, and they're obviously doing quite well. And then we saw Pete doing really well at Ace Race and a lot of other movement games. But, you know, PvP is coming up, and that is a whole different skill set.
This is going to be crazy. Now, we are talking about what teams that surprised us. Got a little surprise for you guys here. We're not going to just have two casters right now. We're going to welcome Fulham to the stage here. Make some noise for Fulham, chat.
Everyone. Pleasure to be here. Thank you all very much for having me.
How have you enjoyed it so far, the first half of MCC?
Absolutely fantastic. I've got a lovely front row seat right over here, and it's just been so awesome. Seeing some really interesting plays from a few different people so far as well.
Okay.
Some over performances potentially.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it just started, but how's TwitchCon been for you so far?
Oh, amazing. I mean, everything outside. It's a huge arena, you know, flying over from the UK as well. It's bigger than any convention I've been to before.
Well, we're guys so happy to have you here. I mean, what's been your favorite moment so far? I mean, we've been watching from up here, but you're out there amongst the people, amongst the noise, the energy of the fans here. What's it been like?
I mean, the crowd has been fantastic. You can hear them. They're all really loud. Like, you guys are all doing fantastic, and I think that that's really what you can hear. When you're sitting in that crowd, it's really loud. So everyone who's here, that's fantastic.
Well, the crowd here has been loud, and you've been making some noise in the chats of our 40 participant channels here. Let's take a look as we enter halftime, the Twitch Rivals MC Championship Live, and we're gonna check in with that Chativity score tracker powered by Verizon here. And we will see those scores here in just a moment, folks. Again, we're going to be ramping things up here at halftime. Right now, Rambu's chat is putting everyone else to shame. Tubbo's trying to pull through here, Cara, right? They're 300,000 points behind right now.
300,000 points, that's a lot of points. But I think if anyone's chat can do it, it's Tubbo's. He brings so much energy. His chat mirrors that energy so well. I think he can do it.
Tubbo should maybe get into a fist fight with Rambu next if he wants to.
Tubbo versus Rambu.
I'm down to watch it, folks. Let's see it happen. Okay, now we're gonna really ramp things up here during halftime. You've been earning channel points for your communities, and the players have been petting the animals in game to help support you back. Now, during the duration of halftime, you can drop the creeper emote, the S or SSS, as well as the phrase #MC in chat to actively boost your Chativity score on your favorite channels. Remember, this community competition ends after halftime. We're in halftime right now. Once game 4 starts, it will be over. So the top 10 channels at that point will earn a share of 1,000 gifted subs, including 200 for the #1 community, courtesy of Verizon. We also want to note that the Verizon Chativity tracker accounts for differences in viewership, so it doesn't matter how many people are watching, but more so which communities are most committed and supportive. So get to your favorite channels now. Keep earning channel points. Drop the text #MCC and the creeper emote in chat, and let's see which MCC community is the most engaged for the first ever Twitch Rivals MC Championship live from TwitchCon Las Vegas. It's been incredible so far. We're only halfway through, Cara.
We are halfway through. It's gone by so fast. It has been so exciting, and I cannot wait to see how the next 3 games go, because it's going to be PvP, a completely different skill set than what we've seen before, and we might see some new teams that are going to really shine above the others.
It's fascinating how it kind of like wind up that way with the games that we're getting like all the PvP in the back half here. Let's take a look at some highlights from the first half here. Fulham, I'd love to get your thoughts on the game moments and then what's been your favorite so far.
So it seems like we, started with Rocket Spleef Rush, and some of the underdogs, potentially Yellow Yaks, were really able to perform. We've had a few slip-ups and such, but the fact that they were able to be so consistent throughout, they were able to just take their, their placements and consistently get in that kind of top 10 area. And then we moved on to Grid Runners, and we saw them demolish the field, get first place, Ampharos popping off there, and Pizza Hut. Really clean movement throughout. A very confident movement player, but potentially we were expecting someone like Fruitberries to take the lead. But Pete really pulled through, did absolutely fantastically, and played consistently with not too many mistakes.
So here are the overall standings after 3 rounds. The Yellow Yaks still on top, and it looks like they actually secured still the most points of any team. The Green Geckos, massive performance there in Ace Race to earn 2,500 coins themselves, but still 2560 here curl away for the Yellow Yaks.
Yeah, and I think what's really interesting here is we haven't really talked about Purple Pandas too much, but they've quietly made it to second place with a pretty sizable lead. Again, these multipliers will continue getting stronger. The fourth game will be ×2, as it says at the top, but 600 isn't nothing, and I think going into the PvP games, Purple Pandas is one of the better teams. Purple is very well known for PvP. I think they're going to do extremely well.
For our teams that are there in the kind of 6th through 10th spot here, Kara and Fulham, I'd love both your thoughts. The Red Rabbits, Coyotes, Geckos, Parrots, Axolotls. Which team do you think is best poised to actually make the run into the top 2?
Gotta look and see who's on the team.
I think I have mine.
I think Green still has not shown
Geckos?
their full potential, yes.
Okay.
I think Green still has a lot that they want to bring out and show to everybody, and I can't wait to see it.
Oh, Sneak heard the commentary here. He's feeling
I meant
very
Cyan.
confident.
I meant to say Cyan Coyotes.
So a little bit colorblind. Just a little, it's not quite
Sorry,
great. It's just a little
they're
blue.
very close. The colors are so similar.
A little more blue in there. What about you, Fulham?
I would have to say that the Red Rabbits have a really good opportunity to bring this one back. I think that Tubbo has really got to kind of unlock himself here. I think that he's got some opportunities to perform in the PvP games and, you know, really drag his team through and potentially higher up the scoreboard. And I do think he can do that. As well as, of course, the other 3 members on the team. Fruitberry's, of course, well known for his kind of Sky Battle antics, and I'm really excited to see what he does in that Sky Battle potentially.
All right, well, chat got to participate. I've just been told this. Chat got to participate on what the next game mode is going to be.
Yes.
Apparently the vote...
That's a big thing with MCC at the halfway point.
Okay, well, the vote has been closed. The game mode is... I'm not allowed to tell you, actually. Let's go to Glitter. Glitter is standing by with one of our competitors. Glitter, who you got?
That's right, Wavepunk. I'm with S Major right now, currently in 3rd place overall. Less than 1,000 coins behind the Purple Pandas. How's the squad feeling so far?
Pretty good. We're all very happy with the game order so far. We think our stronger games will hopefully be the last 3, so fingers crossed we can pull back those coins and finally knock Yellow out first. So that's the goal.
All right, I love it. How's your experience been so far, not only at TwitchCon, but specifically here in the Twitch Rivals Arena?
Really good. It's wild to think that like when we started this, I never thought we'd actually be doing like a live one, which is wild. So, and nothing's broken so far, so that's great.
It's, you know, thankful for the small things. We can hear just how much support you guys have in the crowd right now. So many people cheering for you. How's the team feeling right now with all of that love and support?
It's insane. It's such a different energy, like getting to just be in the space together and like look over and see each other's reactions, and the amazing audience every time they cheer when we do anything is really fun. So it's been great.
All right, well, we're almost ready to get into the next game mode. I'll let you get your headset back on, ready to go. Thank you for chatting with us.
Thank you, of course. See you later.
All right, we'll let them go. See how they continue to fare here in the competition. But speaking of headsets, this weekend during Twitch Rivals, all of our streamers are rocking the new InZone H5 gaming headsets from Sony. They can be used wirelessly or wired, have bi-directional boom mic, and AI-based noise reduction for clearer comms. Plus, they weigh just 260 grams and have a battery life of 28 hours. Of course, thanks so much to Sony for gearing our streamers up with these state-of-the-art InZone headsets. You can head on over to the Sony booth this weekend and check out the truly wireless InZone buds as well. But like we heard Wavepunk saying earlier, you guys have been voting at home which game mode we're going to be playing next. We'll let you know what that is when we come back right after this break.
The poor geckos. The geckos. All right, listen, I know it's not looking good, okay? But the geckos can still do it, all right? Listen, I know you gotta give us another chance.
Welcome back to TwitchCon Las Vegas, folks. Day one of our Twitch Rivals competition is rolling on strong, folks. Tubbo is being Tubbo, which is all we ever wanted to be. We're very happy to have him here on the stage with us, folks. State Farm is the presenting sponsor of our Twitch Rivals Arena, and they are ready for 3 days of neighborly fun, including hooking up the crowd with light-up wristbands available by our Twitch Rivals entrance. State Farm is helping Twitch Rivals take things to a new level like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. We appreciate State Farm for being a part of the Twitch Rivals family for many years now. And we've got quite a competition ahead of us. We're at halftime here, Kuraway, but we're not at half of the points there. I feel like we're like a third of the way through all the coins that are going to be handed out.
Absolutely. And something to note while we have these PvP games later on, a lot of times in PvP games, there is a lot more difference in the scores. Like, it's not going to be as even as it's been in the past. Like, you can have one player really just pop off with kills, and a team can win by like 3,000 coins. So it really can be anyone's game. There's not any team that I would say is 100% out of it yet.
Okay, cool. I mean, the Orange Ocelots is the team that I think of when I think about PvP right now, especially with a player like Masayoshi. He's got skill sets from previous games that very directly are going to translate into Minecraft here, and he's been playing Minecraft a lot this year as well. Are there other teams that you think the PvP is really going to favor?
I think Blue Bats are still going to do really well. They have at least 3 people on that team that are amazing at PvP, and Gumi is nothing to shake a stick at either.
Yeah. What about you, Fulham?
I do agree with you. I think that Orange will really perform in a game like Meltdown. I think that they're going to be able to... It's a mixture of communication and individual skill. So I do think that they have exactly what they need to really, make some gains during that game.
All right, well, we are getting into the Decision Dome, but remember, the players are not going to decide this mode. You already have, chat, and we're going to find out what mode you chose in the audience takeover.
This is always fun watching the audience fall.
It's a bunch of people instead of chickens this time.
Where will they walk?
Just milling about.
Closed up. It is Meltdown.
Meltdown. Okay, well, folks, the crowd just melted down there. Let's find out how Meltdown works.
Welcome to the part where every team tries their hardest to not have a total meltdown in Meltdown. Here's how to play.
Meltdown is a 3-round team elimination game where teams are released into a massive sprawling industrial facility with the goal of looting coins and staying alive. Players are armed with freezing bows, where hitting a player with just 1 arrow will freeze them solidly in place.
Players can use deployable heaters to slowly unfreeze their teammates, so to truly eliminate a team, all 4 players must be frozen at once. Now, the reactor in this facility is very unstable, and it's starting to overheat.
As the game progresses, the facility gradually degrades, melting rooms away and pushing players to the very centre. Don't get stuck inside a melting room though, or you'll be gone for good. Coins are earned by finding and looting bonus crates dotted around the facility, and also from fully eliminating a team.
Let's play Meltdown.
All right, this feels like the closest thing we have to a looter shooter in this game. You gotta go get the loot, get the coins, but also take out the other people so they can't take it from you.
Yeah, this is also the closest thing to an FPS we're going to get. So players like Masayoshi, I think are going to do really well.
And I love that we're looking at the Yellow Yaks right now. I think everyone's eyes are on them. We've seen how strong they've been up until this point, but even in Captain Sparkle's words, this is where they're going to struggle. Can they meet the pressure that's coming at them?
And I think some things to note about Meltdown is a lot of the PvP is all about the endgame. You don't want to take fights early. You really want to take fights late. Focus on coins early on. And something else to note that the video didn't touch on is the tele-pickaxe. Only 1 player can mine coins at a time, so communication is going to be really crucial.
Yeah, and you can see here Sparkles has, pretty much everyone has their map in their offhand so they can see exactly where they need to go. And the fun thing about this is a lot of the rooms are going to be shared amongst a bunch of the teams. So you really have to get there quickly, make sure you see every single angle, And it looks like there's a fight starting right now, Fulham.
Here we go. This looks like it's the first encounter. Is it purple versus yellow? Both looking to encroach onto this room with a big crate of coins right in the middle, waiting for that to be unlocked. This is where all of the fights are going to take place, around these coins, around these crates full.
Yeah, and this is really important. You can see Purple wanted to place the heater down early in case they do get shot. Pink looks like they're fighting Blue. This is a huge fight. Hannah pushing in, is able to get George.
George getting
and it looks like,
immediately.
Whoa, another fight was happening during this.
Aqua being taken down really, really quickly.
Already, that's going to really scupper their points because they're not able to get any more coins throughout this exact round here. Can't mine any more of the crates.
Oh, what a shot from JoJo!
It's all to Gumi.
Shadoon and JoJo doing really well.
Really important here to get the heaters
down.
And
Gumi's going crazy.
It is just Gumi. Like I said, she's nothing to shake a stick at.
Bad Boy Halo unfrozen though.
Yeah, unfreezing Bad Boy Halo. She's putting down a heater for her other teammates, which is really smart to do right here.
Yeah, really, really strong heater positioning. You could see the one person on Lime is kind of stuck here. I don't think they're ever going to get unfrozen. They just get eliminated.
Lime has been eliminated. Going from taking people down to being eliminated. That is so surprising.
That was a fantastic play by Gumi right there.
Orange
is just alive.
Yeah, Orange is also out.
A lot of teams taking a lot of early fights. I'm actually surprised at how many teams have been fully eliminated already.
Very true.
The middle room hasn't even been unlocked yet.
Gumi doing some really good positioning here, not really peeking out around the corners too much, just getting enough to see exactly where things are.
Hoping to see some more F5 usage, get some extra perspective, look around corners without having to peek particularly.
Absolutely.
Red is gone.
Red being out is huge because they were
Aimsy got squashed. CPK got caught in the melting room.
That is going to be really unfortunate for Purple here. As the video mentioned, the rooms do melt down literally. You cannot get caught in them. You will fall in lava. And then you can't get any coins. This is going to be really crucial. Pink Parrots actually in the lead here. We haven't talked about them in a while. Sapnap, a game like this is perfect for him.
100%. We can see that all of the Cyan Coyotes are still alive here, taking their time, and it does look like there's a green team on the other side of this room.
Don't think they see each other yet.
In a fight?
Do they see each other yet?
It is the Green Geckos.
Green
they are
is
behind.
going.
Huge shot!
Oh, there's the shot.
Oh, great shots by the Green Geckos.
2 players frozen already. Pushing in, great heater usage.
They took them very much by surprise here.
Illumina getting 3 there, but getting frozen by Foolish.
Oh, frozen again! But don't worry, there's a heater right next to Pete.
This is really, really interesting. This close quarter fight, every team trying to get to this middle room.
Guys, the Yellow Yaks are still up, and they're still earning points.
The Yellow Yaks, they don't need to.
Triple elimination from Foolish.
That was an amazing play by the Green Geckos. They had to just keep going, but all of their heater placement was very, very good.
I find it really interesting. There were so many team fights early on, and now just finally another team is eliminated. It is the Blue Bats. Wow. What a shot from Foolish!
Foolish is being the sniper of his team right now.
And the middle room is open.
Amazing shots.
Foolish is cooking. Someone's rushed.
Gets frozen.
Looked like Captain Puffy was down there getting some early coins.
The
Maybe even
Yaks
going
are
for a
gone.
sacrifice play.
And look how up Pink is. Over 300 coins. This is unbelievable. Huge round for them. And it looks like Pink still has control of the middle. Huge shots coming out.
Oh my God.
Are they going to be able to mine the last little bit here? They are. Pink is going to have a dominating lead after round 1 here.
Sapnap doing so many good shots. George providing some backup for Sapnap, who's down in the middle. And they win the round!
That was big.
They got all the gold, they got all the kills. They are feeling really good right now.
Almost double the coins of second place. Pink Parrots really taking a lead into game 2 here and deserved that pop-off afterwards. I love to see that from Sapnap, really showing how interactive this game is and showing how intense it can be as well.
Yeah, Sapnap is amazing at PvP. Sylvie and Captain Puffy also really, really good. George, also very fantastic.
Sapnap has to be a top 5, like, Minecraft content creator pop-off person. Just always great reactions. Something to note here going into this second round is there seems to be a break after the top 3. You could see green and yellow very similar in coins. Orange Ocelot's a little bit off, so grabbing these early coins to kind of get yourself back in there, you might have to accept that Pink is going to have a strong lead, but you can still get yourself in the top 3 here for sure.
100%. And don't forget that this game is going to be multiplied by 2. However, the next 2 games have even bigger multipliers. So even if you are down in that 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th places, there's always more coins to be earned later on.
And here we go. Pink in a coin room. Are they alone? Are they going to be able to locate? They do see the coins. They do potentially see another team. And Aqua's out again.
No,
wow.
What happened, Aqua?
The thing with Meltdown is it's very much all or nothing. You can get no points or you can get just thousands of points. This is the great divider of the games.
It is. This is like we were saying, PvP games. This is where you're going to start to see a huge shift. Really, any team up until this game could be the winners.
We've got someone frozen. Is that Sylvie?
It is going to be tough. Orange getting frozen too.
Oh my god.
Stabbed in the back.
It looks like there's 3 teams here.
Third party are out. Orange, and that's fancy.
That has to be Orange.
Orange is gone.
Orange is gone.
Orange is out.
Huge plays from Pete to keep his team alive. But while all this is happening, no team has been able to grab the coins. I think
we have Pink here.
Pink might have been able to grab them.
George may have got that snipe off Pink.
He may have.
And Green is out.
Green is
Pink
gone.
is dominating.
Oh my god, imagine trying to escape Sapnap. You turn around and George is right there.
Wow.
So many
what a nightmare.
fights here.
Yeah, again, I'm really shocked at the amount of early fights we're seeing. We're down to 4 teams before the middle has even been unlocked.
Yellow's still alive, trying to be very, very stealthy, trying to be very careful here.
That's something we haven't really spoken about. Yellow Yaks have said that this may not be their best game, the second half of the game, but they're in second place right now.
They're doing very good. They haven't had to take that many fights. Yeah, they haven't had to take too many fights. They're just kind of playing their own game. And in something like Meltdown, you don't have to take the fights. If you are just the team mining the coins, sneaking behind people, that can be huge. This is a really interesting spot for a fight. A lot of corner play here.
Yep.
Elena looking for an angle, trying to unfreeze teammates. And it looks like the rest of Red isn't able to really help their team here.
Where's JoJo?
I don't see him.
And here we go.
Oh, what an angle from Elena.
Elena
huge
gets
shot.
Amazing shot on the Bekyamon. Okay. Good job, Elena.
That was a great snipe through the
They
window.
don't want to stick around though.
The middle is going to be unlocked here. Lime is trying to position themselves in 5th now, but could easily jump into the top 3.
Looks like they've lost JoJo. Oh no, JoJo's over there.
JoJo, I think, is
JoJo might be frozen. Yeah, they had to leave her.
JoJo is going to be out of this.
Oh, that's so sad.
Sorry, JoJo.
The middle room is really what's going to be the...
And look at this angle. They knew Red was going to come through here. Huge shots, and that's it. Red's out.
Amazing shot.
Wow.
Oh, JoJo got caught in a melting room and is out.
But look at this. Pink has amazing positioning here. They're already up 600 coins. Could easily be up 1,000. They just have to play their game slow. No reason to rush. Wait for the coins to unlock. Be confident about your positioning. It's okay the puppy gets frozen because Sylvie's right there. The shots onto yellow are going to be crucial.
Yeah, as long as the heater is out, they don't have too much to worry about.
Kara,
Looks
do
like
you think that if Yellow Yaks decided to maybe go for a sacrifice play and go all out for the center coins, they may be able to take some?
I think that's what they're doing right now.
Oh, they got frozen in the middle.
Not enough.
Oh, no.
Pink get frozen.
This is going to be a huge play for
Oh my
Lime.
god.
There's so many teams mining the coins.
In the middle.
4 different colors right in that middle
different
section.
colors.
What a
Looks
jump
like
from
Sam.
Awesome, dude.
Lime does not even see. Yellow is just going straight for it. But Lime was waiting in the wings just to freeze everybody. Oh my god, there is so much going on in the middle right now.
And all the coins are gone. It's just about getting the final kills here.
We got someone
Captain Sparkle's still alive for Yellow Yaks.
But you can see the room melting down. It's
Trying
going
to
to
get some
be
heaters
all
down.
up our core.
It is heating down. He has to get out of
Needs to
there.
get this shot. And needs to get...
And team is frozen.
CPK gets a nice snipe from across the map.
That was still an amazing.
Who's the last team left? Is it going to be
Pandas.
purple?
It's purple. It's purple.
And there it is.
Are the winners.
That was fantastic. And now look, as you say, Purple Panda's up into 3rd.
Oh my god, they are
What a
so
pop-off.
excited.
The game's not over though.
They still got one more round. Come on.
They got to reload here. Re-rack got round 3 coming up, and look how close the leaderboard is.
Fantastic reaction, though. That was fantastic.
We got pink, yellow, and purple all battling for first place. Whoever I think wins this round of those three is going to end up being projected into first.
This is going to be important. Again, we've seen early fights be the big detriment to a lot of teams. What teams are going to play passive, just focus on the middle?
Sapnap leading the charge for his team.
Sapnap just tearing through this map right now, running past the coin crates, hoping his team picks them up, and he's trying to get extra territory on this map, get some extra room so that his team can play and look for some flanks.
Really good use
no, we
of
should go to this corner. Go to this corner. Come in.
Very strong shot caller. Having the room under control is really important. Telling his team to spread out, check corners, make sure you're together.
We also,
Yeah, the scary part about this is a team could come from any direction. You really have to keep your eyes open.
Oh, look at this spot from Pete.
A fight between blue and green here.
Looks like green should be okay.
Yeah.
Cyan is out.
Oh, that is not going to be good for them.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, what an angle from Punz.
There's nowhere for me to run.
Punz is the only one left unfrozen on the blue team.
He's going to need to try and get that heater down to his teammates.
He's got to go fast.
Avoid the snipes potentially from green.
This is going to be really unfortunate for Blue Bats if Punz is not able to unfreeze his team because they are so low on the board. They need all the points they can.
Yep, we also have a fight between red and orange here. Everyone is still
we need to move. Yeah, I need
Scott gets
Erna,
frozen, but he's right next to a bunch of them.
This should be okay. The worry for Orange, though, is that these rooms are going to start melting down. They're in a weird spot. They are able to escape.
Yeah, they may want to just leave this fight.
The issue potentially for Orange here is that the capture crates have been unlocked, so they may miss out on those center coins.
Dave is frozen. They need to put a heater down right now.
I can't place it.
Owen cannot find a spot to place the heater because the hitboxes. There it is.
And using your teammate as cover
Fruits on the
is
floor.
also a valid.
What a shot!
Strawberries. Ooh, amazing shot.
There's one on you, Scott.
Oh, Dave, once again.
Just Owen left.
Oh, great shot!
God, amazing shot by Owen.
Amazing use of the ice as a cover there. Really strong use, but is not able to get around. Is anyone on Orange unfrozen, or is that it?
No.
Either way, the room is melting now, so they may lose a few players.
Tubbo is popping off right now. He is the last one unfrozen on his team.
Pre-placing the heater, very smart, so if he does get frozen, he may be able to...
He does not see Scott here.
They gotta get the shot.
Oh my God, he gets Scott! But he is taken down by Owen. The room is melting down.
Tubbo is not a fan.
It's melting.
Unfortunately, that spells disaster for the Orange team because the room has already started melting down and they have fallen into the lava.
I'm sorry.
So now we want to see, but while all this is happening, look at the points that Pink Parrot has. 3,200 coins. Unreal.
Half of the players remain and the final rooms are melting. The center room is going to be the final place to fight off between these 20 players that are left. A few frozen already over here for Owen.
Oh, look at this fight.
Pink is gone!
Oh, Pink's out!
Incredible!
Our #1 placing team so far already eliminated.
They're not going to be able to get any more coins.
Lime looking very good here.
Look at how close 2, 3, 4 are. 50 coins separating 2, 3, and 4 right now.
They do have some heaters down though. Ooh.
Any of these teams could pass Pink.
Certainly, because Pink aren't already eliminated.
They can't get
Grabbing
any more.
those central coins could be so helpful for these guys.
We have not seen Yellow at all. What are they up to?
Yellow are being sneaky, and I like it.
They're just sneaking around. They don't want any of these early fights. They want to go straight for the gold.
And getting those coins has allowed them to get up as high as
It
they
looks
are.
like teams are
We got
starting to
Lime
go.
going in immediately. 5 up, getting a couple before getting frozen himself.
Wow, Purple Panda's getting a good few kills here. But
Oh my
it looks
goodness.
like Lime, Jojo in the middle, getting all of the crates.
Jojo really cleaning up here. But here comes Purple.
CPK in the middle, looking for a snipe on Shadoon.
Oh!
Might be the last player left.
It's just pandemonium. There's just 10
Everyone
people
is just
frozen in the
getting
middle.
frozen.
Look at this positioning on top of the ice for Purple. Huge, huge, huge way to see more of the map. Is he gonna be able to freeze the last person?
He's the last alive for Purple.
And get the shot! That should be it! Game over!
That's it!
Let's go, Purple!
A huge pop-off.
I guess what we missed is that Yellow was already dead. Oops.
Would you say that the end game was purple pandasmonium?
I would say that. As a pro panda enjoyer, I would say that.
Okay, good. Good. I'm glad.
Can you say it right now?
A purple pandemonium.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah. Say that 5 times.
Brilliant stuff. Wow. We've said it. We've been commenting on it the entire time. Purple still hunting down that first win. How much would it mean to do it on the purple pandas as well?
That would be insane. Now, I think Purple kind of has a little bit of a chip on his shoulder right now, and if he proves himself to get to Dodgebolt and wins Dodgebolt in the very first live MCC, I think that'll make him incredibly happy.
We'll take a look at the replays here. Sapnap trying to single-handedly will his team into victory lane. It worked in the first round, but the other two not going as well here. They do come out, I believe, with still the most points, though. They will win the game overall.
Yes.
They did get the most coins in across the 3 rounds. However, you're right in saying Purple was able to take 2 first places in the second 2 games, which was, fantastic for them. Really good for their point score.
It's always the scariest thing in Meltdown. You never know who's around the corner.
That's scary.
Oh my god.
I have never seen it so crowded on the platform before.
An amazing play from CBK.
I'm crazy!
That was unreal. Yeah.
I love this snipe from Purple here.
Yeah, using the ISIS cover is so important. And we can see here.
This is the score from this game. The Pink Parrot's going to take first place with 3,400 coins with the Purple Pandas. What a rally. Only 300 less than them. And that will be added to their total tally. The Yellow Yaks, I gotta say, I think they really benefited from all that early fighting there.
They did.
They were able to sneak their way deeper and deeper into the game.
Oh, that brings Pink up to 3rd. What
It's
an
getting
amazing
close.
comeback by Pink.
Pink and Purple there. So close. Yeah, Purple was already in second now. Only 1,000 off of the Yellow Yaks.
Yep.
And then another 1,100 there, Fulham, for the Pink Parrots behind second.
Yellow doing well enough to keep in that first place and still have a huge gap. They've still got 1,000 coins of difference even. And the final 2 games are what it's really going to come down to, because there's a 2.5x multiplier on these coins for game number 5. And that's what's going to be really crucial.
Wow. This is crazy. This is so crazy as this is coming down to the wire for these teams. So
This is MCC.
this is Minecraft Championship.
Incredible stuff. Stories on every side of it as well here, Kuroway. Like every team that is in the running to win this thing has a reason why it's special uniquely to them.
Absolutely, and there's still, like we're saying, 2 games to go. There's more storylines to be written. We don't know. A game like Sky Battle still, you can win by so many coins where we could see a team that's in 6th or 7th just automatically catapult themselves into Dodgeball.
Okay, well, folks, 2 more games to go. We're going to be rolling right into game number 5 here. They're getting ready for the Decision Dome, and they will be making these choices. Fulham, thank you so much for joining us here. Any final thoughts you got before we let you go enjoy the rest of the con?
Thank you very much for having me, and thank you, Twitch Rivals. Everyone here has been making so much noise, and I really want it to be even louder. In that Dodgebolt finale, I expect the roof to be blown off this place.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the show, man.
Thank you very much.
All right. We can see people getting dunked already.
Oh, dunking Pink.
Well, I guess Jordan did dunk
Some things
us,
to note,
be fair.
Illumina has a Mega Chicken. And S Major let a Fox loose. We haven't really talked about that. That just kind of chases the chickens around randomly and is going to kill some of them.
Looks like they're going for Sky Battle here.
That's really interesting.
Oh, there are a lot in...
This is actually going to be close. I don't know if the Mega Chicken is going to be enough.
I was just thinking that as well.
It is going to be to get to the other side as the 5th game.
All right. How does it work?
Remind me, what was the goal of this game again?
It's to get to the other side, or as we like to call it, TGTTOS. Here's how to play.
TGTTOS is a frantic parkour game contested through 6 separate rounds, each featuring a different map. When each round starts, players get 90 seconds to traverse the challenge in front of them, get to the other side, and simply punch a chicken.
Sounds easy? Well, falling off the map sends you back to the start. And not only can other players punch you off, but there's mobs and traps too. Players earn coins for their team based on their placement in each round. Also, the first team to have all 4 members punch a chicken, each round gets some bonus coins.
Let's play to get to the other side.
Okay, cool. So how the game works, it's just built into the title.
Yeah, get to the other side.
How hard could it be?
If only it was that simple.
Just press W, forehead.
just, yeah.
Right? Oh,
Well,
no? Okay.
There's a little more to it, especially with Terra Swoop Force.
Yeah, turn on your FOV if you turned it on.
I always love seeing the Elytra round. Terra Swoop Force, a phenomenal game mode. Gonna use the Elytra here. This will be the only course with an Elytra. And we won't see a lot of PvPing because it is very difficult to do with the Elytra. The thing here that's going to be really important is going to be just the general movement of all the players. You know, think about who did very well on Ace Race. Those players are probably going to do very well in to get to the other side.
Is there any sort of team dynamic here, or is this another deafen up and just focus?
It's kind of deafen up. For this one, it's a lot more deafen up. For the future ones, you will want to have a more team communication, because if someone on your team is really good at placing blocks and bridging is what they call it, you want to follow them. You want to follow their path because they know what they're doing. So for someone like me, I follow someone who knows what they're doing because I don't.
Yeah, that's a really good point. The thing that's so interesting about to get to the other side is, as we're seeing, this is an Elytra course. There's going to be so many different courses throughout these rounds that are just going to make it so interesting. And you're seeing Bedwell Halo Illumina, unfortunately, not hitting things. Pete is absolutely flying.
Pete is cracked at this. So a little trivia about this. This is the only map that you can actually practice ahead of time, because this is part of a different map that Nox Crew has created. It's called Terra Swoop Force. It's really fun. You should play
Does
it.
clip the water a little bit to lose some speed. I think it will still be enough.
I don't think it's going to matter. Oh,
Amazing.
he's gotten first place.
Really clean.
So something else to remember about this game is the first teams to completely finish get a huge bonus. So Orange Ocelots, Pink Parrots get huge bonuses because their full team has finished. So in that aspect, it is more of a team game as well.
Absolutely, and similar to Ace Race as well, you really want to just finish. If you're able to finish, if you're not feeling super confident, you just want to be able to finish for your team. That's going to be crucial.
Go, Goomy, go!
Good save from Goomy there. Is going to be able to finish for her team.
We've got 18 seconds. Can everybody finish? Let's go,
Oh,
Michael.
Michael should make
Let's
it.
go, Michael! He's got 10 seconds to punch that chicken.
Punch that chicken.
And everyone has completed. That might be the first time everyone has finished the Terra Swoop Force course. I am so proud of everyone.
That was awesome to see. Next course. This is the new Las Vegas course for TwitchCon. No one has played this map before. It does seem to be one where you place blocks, so we're going to see players, as Kara said, you want to follow someone you're confident with. It doesn't even have to be your teammate sometimes, but you just want to follow someone you know is confident.
I always follow fruit berries.
That is a very smart decision. You can see some players getting a lead, different pathings here. Looks like Pete is going to just try and bridge up.
Look at how fast he is going.
But is that gonna be the way to go? You can see some people just riding along the buildings. Fruitberry's one of the best block placers in the world. Gonna be going through the side here.
Oh my gosh,
But it looks
look
like
at
some
him
people
go.
found
Oh
a better
my God.
path. Owen, what a
Great
save!
save by Owen here.
And Purple finished first.
Let's
Big
go, Purple!
finish.
Fruit berries get second.
A lot of
And
people
Owen
from
in
Red,
third.
3 people in Red finished top 10. If the last person, if Michael's able to finish here with a really solid time, this could be huge for Red Rabbits.
The rivalry between Fruit and Purple is beautiful.
It really is. Cyan is going to be the first team to finish one spot before Orange.
Ooh, Yellow
There's-
getting the third full team. That's going to be really helpful for them.
Guys, the Yaks aren't losing. It's they can't keep getting away with this.
They are absolutely dominating. They are playing really well. Again, another map where it looks like everyone should be able to finish here. Sylvie going to clock in.
Let's go, Sylvie!
And it looks like the last 2 people on pink are going to round us out here in the second round.
Something else to note is you can knock other people off. So if you're following someone, you can punch them off.
All right, guys, you're going to have to do better than that.
What the flip, Scott? Thank you for censoring yourself.
This map here, it is just the dome. This might look familiar to you. This is the lobby before you get to the dome. They have set it up for a to get to the other side map. Very common map. It is going to be very interesting. Another block placing map. And watch out for the shortcut underneath the ramp.
That's probably what Purple's going for. Oh, we got some people falling immediately.
You don't want to go that direction.
This is a good angle. You'll be able to see if anyone does go for the shortcut here. It looks like everyone's staying high.
Good catches.
Oh, someone does go low. You could see. Who is it? It's someone on purple. It might be Purple himself.
Yeah, you can see
Farood
right
is
down
there, but look at Purple. He took the shortcut, and it's going to pay off.
Oh my God!
He's going to finish first again. Farood in second again.
Andy, let's go! Third!
Purple, very excited.
Oh, keep blocking himself there. Oh no!
Oh no! Still hasn't punched!
Oh no!
Wow.
Okay, that is the hardest part. Finding the chicken is so hard.
It is.
You
It's
cannot
honestly,
imagine.
it's not as easy as it looks.
Yeah.
Pink is the second team. Purple is the third.
Oh,
it looks like there's a duel happening.
There's a fight between Foolish and Tubbo here.
We saw the combat IRL.
oh.
Now they're competing and to get into the side.
Oh, they're punching themselves so
Oh,
hard.
it looks like Foolish is gonna win.
Get him, Tubbo, get him. Don't let him get away with this.
Oh!
Don't let him get away with this. Oh, and Foolish falls.
Tubbo is gonna be the one to punch the chicken.
Tubbo
Being a
has
good
made
teammate.
it.
That's how it's done. Oh, you better watch out here.
Oh, what's going on here?
There's some words being exchanged.
Oh shit, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
He is apologizing. Does he mean it? Do you think he means it?
Is he apologizing?
I think he's apologizing to Becky, potentially.
Oh.
I think that's what's happening, because I saw Becky got disconnected.
Oh.
I don't know if Tubbo accidentally
Did Tubbo
did something.
disconnect his
Disconnect
teammate?
Becky. That is a little bit interesting. I'm not sure what happened
They
there.
have to pause the game.
If this is the truth, this is the best reason we've ever had a disconnect on Twitch Rival. Someone pounded the desk in frustration so hard it disconnected a LAN cable.
Tubbo has really gotten himself into some trouble today. He has really been around the block.
Oh yeah, he's picking fights. He's disconnecting people.
Although we had like IRL walkouts and then virtual walkouts, and then we had an IRL fist fight and a virtual fist fight.
Yep.
Everything here to here. We'll go through some highlights while they figure things out on the back end. It's so impressive to watch this. This is mesmerizing. I
Yeah,
watched this
yeah.
for hours.
It is.
Something I just want to note too, like, this course is so long. Like, the builders who made this are incredible, because this is such a long course and it looks phenomenal. This map was really cool to see, just because no one knew the correct route to go, so it was a lot of feeling it out and a lot of just raw Minecraft mechanics and instincts that went into this round.
It is a lot of just press W.
Maybe I was on
Just
something.
press W.
See a lot
That
of
bridge,
people
I
bridging.
love seeing Purple from below, just stealing it.
And this was just awesome. This was just awesome.
Oh.
Tubbo did get the last laugh in the game, but maybe not.
Maybe not in real life.
Maybe not in real life with disconnecting his teammate.
I'm gonna kick Tubbo's ass.
Bullish is high.
Your ass, Tubbo. You hear me?
I want to see some SmackDown.
Still 3 rounds to go.
There's no microphone on that camera. I have no idea what he was saying.
Not at all. I mean, we can guess.
It wasn't pleasant.
It
Wasn't I
probably
love
was
you,
not,
Tubbo, so
no.
much. I have a good time.
He was probably, he was probably saying that. Yeah.
Probably, yeah. That's what
Yeah.
we'll choose to believe.
It's like-
Purple is having, okay, this is the crazy thing. Like, there's multiple of we talked about him having like the back-to-back-to-back runner-up finishes. Multiple ones of those. He was the overall solo coin leader as well.
Yes.
He's making the run for it again here.
Yes.
He's so strong individually.
Purple is a monster. He's just a monster.
It's a team game, though.
Yeah, but also you gotta play to your own strengths and you gotta be that monster for your team.
It is a team game, but Purple, it's something that he's very good at, is just communicating very strongly and
That's
knowing
true.
what is going on. He understands Minecraft so well that these types of games are really made for him to just lead the way.
We'll see if he can continue to lead his team. The rest of the team here, CPK, also getting into the energy of it, keeping the vibes high. The drama has been back and forth from these teams. Many rivalries, years old at this point.
It's
back and forth.
It's important in a moment like this. You really don't want to psych yourself out. We're midway through a minigame, 3 rounds down, 3 rounds to go. You want to try and stay in the zone if you can. It can be difficult. Maybe if you're not doing too well, maybe try and shake yourself out of it. Talk to your teammates. Loosen the vibe. Remember, we're here for fun. Enjoy yourself. At the end of the day, that's what's most important.
I want us to get, while we have this time, I would love for us to maybe like interview one of the pieces of the sandwiches and asking them like, is this a rivalry or are they planning on like hugging at some point and like completing the
making the
PBJ?
sandwich.
That would be
Yeah.
interesting.
I want to know that too.
What's the, well, before we do that,
Hello, peanut butter.
Necra is standing by with one of the rabble rousers. Who you got, Necra?
Oh, stop. Oh, stop.
Hear the crowd for you. Everybody is so excited for you. How excited are you to be here?
It feels like I've done like cocaine today with the amount of energy. I'm losing my voice, but I'm gonna keep screaming anyway. I'm gonna kick Tubbo's ass the next time I see him! You motherfucker!
I wonder what Tubbo might have to say to that.
I would love to know what Tubbo has to say too, actually. Can we bring Tubbo over here?
Can we get Tubbo? Come on, Tubbo. Come here. Foolish has some things that he would like to say to you.
Tubbo, we had a good game, man. No hard feelings.
Yeah, really good
I
game.
understand. Sometimes you the moment you just have to punch me and then keep punching me.
Yeah, I just wanted to keep punching
when we're
you,
both dead last, you have to keep punching me. Hey, man, it happens. I love the sportsmanship. You're the best. You're the best.
That just like you got 40th place and I didn't. You know, like. That was a low blow. That was a low blow, man.
It was meant to be a low blow.
It was a low blow.
That's it.
Going for the testes. Going for the testes.
Meet me in the Twitchcon alleyway. Right after FTC.
Yeah. It's going down.
It's going down. It's going down.
It's going down.
Oh shit, that was getting. Sorry. Yeah.
This is what true friendships are made of. Right here. Foolish, it's been amazing. You and the Green Geckos have been performing great today. How are you feeling about all of your teammates?
Oh, it's awesome. The camaraderie is great. Okay, sure, some of our players aren't the best. I'm trying my best to lead them though. And as long as we can keep it up, I think we have still a great shot at first because with these PvP events, we've been kind of going up and up. I forget what we're at now. I think we're maybe 4th. And if we just a little bit better to get to the other side, and then we got a Sky Battle, you'll see us in 2nd.
Absolutely. You guys have been absolutely crushing it. So I'm wishing you guys the best of luck. So good luck out there.
Thank you. Thank you. Woo!
The Green Geckos making the best effort they can here. And that was amazing there. Do you think Necra is a Pink Parrots fan?
Well, she's wearing a lot of pink.
It's a lot of pink.
Do you like the pink parrots, Necra?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think
so.
I do.
I mean, we're wearing
I like
red.
them all. I like them all.
No. You have to pick one.
No.
You have to
pick. Don't make me wave punk.
She's running away from all of the challenges and problems I'm putting in front of her here. Folks, they're still figuring out the issues in-game. We want to make sure we have a completely competitive, integral environment for our competitors to determine who is the champion here, but we will be getting in that momentarily. When things like this happen, this happens in any virtual environment. The fabric of reality that connects us all virtually has been shattered here, and so we cannot compete at this moment. As a competitor who lives in the real plane here, how do you keep yourself mentally focused when moments like this happen?
Alcohol?
Oh, no. Do you have a second option?
Ooh, more?
No, definitely not. Maybe an apple or
okay,
some.
yes,
some
an
fruit
apple.
juice.
An apple's good. Yeah.
Calories.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in situations, you hate when it happens, but there is almost always this is going to happen in events. I've been in events where it's minutes. I've been in events where it's hours. The thing is, regardless, you want to just stay positive. At the end of the day, we're playing a really fun game, and it looks like we're getting right back into it. And that's what's important. 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And
here we go.
We've been so caught up in the drama of what's been happening on the courts. I feel like we haven't really talked about the game coins.
Yep.
Orange Ocelots sitting comfortably right now in first place.
They are, and this is this to get to the other side lineup, we haven't really touched on it, is a very mechanical, very difficult to get to the other side lineup. This is one of the maps where you have a lot of building. Illumina very strong with blocks, block placement and movement, doing a very good job. You'll see him wall ride the side here, do a very good job. He's gonna miss a little bit. That's gonna allow people like Fruitberries and Purple to pull ahead, and you can see Fruitberries so confident in his movement.
You can see Purple right next to him though.
Yeah. These players are going to do it. And you want to watch here at the end. The chickens are actually raised on this map. So Fruit's going to jump for it and hits it. Very well done.
Purple gets first. Or sorry, Fruitberries gets first. Purple gets second. Yeah, the one thing to note is the chickens are spread out everywhere. So if you start building up and there's no chickens there, you got to go back down.
Yeah, you'll get screws. Yellow Yak's the first team to finish. That's big for them.
That is huge for the Yellow Yaks.
Looks like Becky fresh with new internet. He's gonna try and find a chicken. Michael steals hers.
Yeah, so just like, oh no, get out of there, get out of there. Oh, there's
Where's the other chickens?
no chickens,
Find
there's no
us.
more chickens. You gotta go somewhere else, Becky. Run, Becky, run.
10 seconds to find the chicken.
Get that chicken. Yeah.
There we go. Again, all players finishing every map. That is what you want to see.
Ooh, dark eyebrows. I hate people with pink hair. Sorry, Necra.
This map is awesome. Chili Con Carnage. This map, in my opinion, is the most difficult to do extremely well. There are a lot of ice sections here which make the movement difficult. There are sections where you can speed yourself up under the ice, which is going to be really crucial. You'll see people like Fruitberries do that here. Really excited we're on his cam, but we're going to have to take a second before we get into it, apparently. Tubbo said oops again.
Tubbo, what did you do? Tubbo.
Oh.
Tubbo.
Come on. He's like, I didn't come in first.
I don't even know if it's actually Tubbo. It's just probably Tubbo.
He did say oops in the chat. That is a little concerning.
A little incriminating. A self-report if I've ever seen one.
At least we got more round in. We're making progress.
We'll see. We're getting closer. We're getting closer to the conclusion.
Almost there.
Oh, it looks like. Are we going? Is that the map?
They look like they're trying.
Look like they're going.
They are potentially. They are going.
Oh, now they're going.
Here we go. Like I was saying, this map is very difficult. The ice sections make it very hard, and there's a lot of sections where if you mess up on a jump, you're stuck in the water, as you saw someone on green just do.
Yep.
S-Major are finding a really nice line on the bottom, though, but it's not going to matter with the top players in the front here. Hannah with a very strong lead.
Hannah doing amazingly well right now. Look at that speed.
Oh, that's a really unfortunate
Hannah
punch.
got punched by someone. Was that Did JoJo just punch Hannah?
You can see the shifting that Hannah and JoJo were doing there. JoJo going to do another shift under here. Really strong movement.
Oh my God.
JoJo, a very strong movement player.
JoJo
You can
just
also
gliding.
see with the speed, you don't have to jump through these sections. So JoJo can just walk or sprint right through them. Should be the first person to finish here, and she is.
And 5UP gets second. He's like, yeah, of course.
Awesome stuff. Hannah able, after that punching mishap, still able to get in the top 10. What is the first team to finish with all their players, though? It looks like it's going to be Orange.
Oh, followed by Cyan, and then Purple, and then Red Rabbits. Sparkles coming in. Awesome dude coming in at 37th.
Really nice stuff. And look at this lead that Orange is really starting to pull away with here. We touched on it a little bit, but Orange is really has double the coins of who's in 5th. And this is the last map. This is Water Park, another very difficult map. This relies on a lot of understanding of swimming mechanics. You really want to be able to angle yourself through the upswing bubbles really smoothly. You don't want to bonk your head on anything. You don't want to miss. Really important to have a strong underwater movement here.
Here we go.
Even in something like this where you're going down the middle, you can still gain a little bit of an advantage depending on how you swim. And you'll see a lot of people hitting the nice jump here. And there's multiple sections of that where you have to go through water bubbles that push you upward and time it correctly. You'll see a lot of players here get into the parkour section.
Oh.
A lot of swim speed.
Very fast.
That was a really fast swim speed. Illumina again, strong. Bonks his head though, which allows Kratzy to get ahead. But Kratzy misses the jump, so now Illumina's ahead.
And falls in the water.
And this is the water bubbles we're talking about. Illumina doesn't time.
Frost falls before he can make it over.
Amfrost is going to be able to do it.
I'm a griefer, by the way.
That really took off some time for Amfrost.
We haven't touched on some modifiers as well. It looks like there's a zombie modifier. A little spooky, a little scary. Purple, very strong here. First place. Look at his scoreboard. 9th, first, second, 4th, first.
And then CPK, that's going to be huge for the Purple Panthers. But Orange was the first full team to finish.
Now, something to note, we don't see Yellow Yaks in this top 4. With the coin multipliers, they could be in a situation where they're not in first anymore. They might even be out of second if Orange pushed them that much.
Yeah, Orange is about 500 coins in first from second place here.
This is huge. I'm really interested after this game to see the score. I think Yellow Yaks is still going to be in second. I think Purple is going to be in first. And the race for second between Yellow and Orange is going to be so close.
Purple team looking really happy with their performance after that.
He's zoned in.
Yeah,
Purple, phenomenal gameplay.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think purple is going to get first right now.
Yeah.
Followed by yellow, yeah.
I think it's going to be really, really close.
Oh, looks like they're first. I think they're first.
Them in first. There's still one game left. And it's going to be Sky Battle. And we touched on this. Sky Battle is a game where you have so much score variability.
Yeah.
If one player like Purple or like Kratzy or like Fruitberries gets 10, 12 kills for their team, it puts the entire score up to this point upside down. It can just go absolutely crazy here.
Yeah. Sky Battle is a great differentiator.
What an excellent final game.
I was just thinking that.
A summation of Minecraft in many ways.
Absolutely.
Like, oh, this is such a great way for us to conclude things and get to our final 2 teams before Dodgebolt.
And I think a team like Pink Parrots, you don't want to count them out. Sapnap, this is going to be his best game. George and I found probably his best game going into this. So Pink can still, again, if you win by 2,000 coins, not unreasonable, you're right in there.
Team is preparing. They've been competing all day, but this is going to be the most intense moment. We're going to take a look at the highlights there, though, from Game 5. Again, a back and forth. Purple dominating the lead in many of these capacities.
This map is always so interesting with the chickens on the high ground, especially when you get past like the first 10 people to finish, because then it really gets the like pandemonium of where are the chickens, where do I need to go? And then this map is so interesting with the ice. It's really important. You can see S-Major got caught, wasn't able to speed through there. And then looks like Gucky really clean movement.
Ooh. Nice. Something that always gets me is I get so nervous that I forget which click, like left or right click, is the punch button.
Listen.
So I'll just spam both buttons when I'm at the chickens just in case.
Yes. Oh yeah. It gets wild. It gets absolutely wild.
Okay, so here is the results from the game we just watched. The Orange Ocelot's going to take first place out of TGTTOS with 4,200. The Purple Pandas, though, with 3,700.
Yeah.
Is it enough to put them in the first place?
Look at how far down yellow is.
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
1,700 below purple and over 2,000 points behind orange.
The worst performance from the Yaks so far. They're going to have an amazing final round here. They have dropped first place.
They are still in second, but it's only 1,200 coins. I don't know what team I'd prefer in Sky Battle between orange and yellow. I think it's very, very close.
Hi, George.
Oh man, and to think about that, the Yaks have the Ocelots and the Parrots nipping at their heels. 2 teams we expect to be strong in this mode.
Yeah. And honestly,
Panda's trying to hold on.
Honestly, I can't count out Red Rabbits either. Fruitberries has had some unreal Sky Battle performances before in MCC, and I think that he could potentially just squeak the team in.
There's the smile.
Chat. One's in chat if you beat George at the staring contest. Glitter is standing by with our new leaders.
That's right, Wavepunk. I've got 2 members of the Purple Pandas right now. We've got Purple and CPK. And I want to ask you the first question because you were off camera when I was talking to Purple when I asked how you guys felt about your chances doing this event. And you had the face of absolute surety that you guys were going to win. Now finding yourselves in the top 2 heading into the last game mode. So how are you feeling?
I mean, I'm feeling good. I don't usually get like second place individual, so I'm popping off. My team are doing great. I believe in us. We just got to finish out the last game and get the win.
All right, now we talked about this at the beginning. We've made it all the way to that final game mode. After the performance so far, though, you guys have looked pretty much unstoppable, so you've got to feel good now heading into Dodgebolt.
Yeah, I mean, I had a shaky start. Normally, Rocket Spleef Rush is a game I have gotten first in almost every time, and I got like 13th in it for some reason. I thought it might have been over, but it wasn't. I brought it back. We've like a whole team's been doing really well. One more game, and then hopefully Dodgebolt. I don't know. We're talking about how we want to play Sky Battle, what we want to do, but hopefully we'll be there. So hopefully we'll be in Dodgebolt.
All right, now before we get there, final words for your competitors that you're going to be going up against. I want to hear your thoughts.
We are the best. Thank you so much.
Short and sweet. Keep it simple. That's intimidating enough because of the confidence alone. Let's get into this next game mode. Wavepunk, back to you.
Confidence, but polite. We're the best. Thank you. We appreciate it very much, folks. All right. One more game to play before we have our finalists for the Dodgebolt game. It's going to be Sky Battle. It's going to be epic, and we're going to take a quick break before we get there, folks. Stay in chat. Stay hyped up. Twitch Rivals at TwitchCon continues after this.
Minecraft right here, baby!
The final game of MCC before our grand finals of Dodgebolt is upon us, and it is going to be electric, folks. We are moments away from getting that gameplay started, but before we do, it's time to announce the top 10 Chativity scores powered by Verizon. As you know now, Verizon's Chativity Tracker has been monitoring your participation in a series of supporting actions and accounting for differences in the viewership to determine not who the largest communities are, but which are doing the most to champion their favorite streamers. Your #1 community by the Chativity score is Rambo Live. Congratulations to Rambo, and you can see our other top 10 results here, Curlway.
Really, really impressive. Tubbo did make up some ground, almost able to catch Rambo, but we'll still get 180 subs. That is awesome. And all these chats were just lightning throughout.
Incredible stuff there. Rambo, part of half of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
It's true. It's easy work. It seems easy. Well done. Well, hello. This is so intimate.
This
Very
is
close.
very intimate. Oh, is he gonna touch our face?
High five?
ASMR?
Are we playing peekaboo? I'm not sure what's really
I feel like I'm being hypnotized.
You got 200 subs. Congratulations, Rambo. Congratulations to the 10 winning communities. And thank you, all of you in chat, for participating here. Special shout out to Verizon for creating this groundbreaking and special way for everyone to support their favorite streamers. Here are the final standings before our final mode. Purple Pandas sitting at 12,132 coins. The Yellow Yaks just behind them at 11,443. Everyone else within range here. A good game for any of those teams, kind of in that 3rd to 8th-ish range at this point, and a bad game for the Purple Pandas or the Yellow Yaks could see an upset.
Yeah, I think what's really interesting about Sky Battle as the last game is out of any game here, I think it is the one with the most score variety. And I think sometimes in MCCs, it's like, oh, we already know the 2 teams that are going to go to Dodgeball. In a situation like this, it really could be any team from like 1 to 7, I think, has a real chance at making it. And I think maybe Red Rabbits is like my dark horse pick with Fruit Berries and Tubbo to really lift them up.
See if they can do it. Every one of these teams has a dream of being in that Dodgeball for the first ever live MCC. This one, in some ways, is it a canon, is it not canon? We'll figure that out later. But right now, it's the first live event that has to mean something special to these teams.
I know everyone here is having such an amazing time. I'm sure they'll remember it for, if not all their lives, most of their lives. And I cannot imagine anyone not wanting to be here today to see it live.
Well, folks, it's time for the final mode. Let's find out how Sky Battle works.
A fierce battle over the void. It's Sky Battle, and here's how to play.
Sky Battle is a 3-round team combat survival game played in the sky. Players only have 1 life per round, and their mission is to survive as long as possible. Dotted around the map are loot-filled chests with useful items and crafting materials to help teams gain an advantage in combat. To get to these chests, players will need to use their infinite supply of blocks to bridge over the void.
Over time, the map's horizontal and vertical borders shrink, gradually pushing all teams into the very center of the map. This forces an epic fight to the death in the sky. Players earn coins for their team by eliminating players from other teams and by surviving longer than other players.
Let's play Sky Battle.
Curlway, what do you think is the most overlooked mechanic or item here in Sky Battle? There's so many different things to consider.
That's a great question. And I think the thing is you don't have to be amazing at PvP to do good in Sky Battle. Again, remember, these are all team-based games. So the scoring, the coins are all going to be team-based. If you're able to survive, you have the one player on your team that is really confident in Sky Battle, just stay with them, do whatever you need to do to survive, basically, and just make sure you're sticking around the teammates that you trust the most.
This is a Minecraft Battle Royale if I've ever seen one here.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be this one away for us to conclude. The players are off and it's about living the longest.
So I think this map specifically, Candyland, is really interesting because there's some chests that are all near players, and it's interesting to see if any team wants to take these early battles. You'll also hear a lot of communication between the teams here. You could see Purple already feeling very confident about leading his team. Going to do that here, grabbing iron blocks. There are going to be blocks throughout the map, diamond ores, iron blocks that you can use to craft diamond swords, iron armor. You really want these resources, and as you can see on the top, the border does shrink. So as players die, as the time goes on, the border will continue to shrink, and it's really important that you stay with your team and not get hit by the border.
Exactly. So what they're doing here, they're blocking off the water tunnel so that no one else can follow them up. And something else you can do is you can actually throw TNT into the water tunnel and blow up whoever is up top. So it's also protecting themselves from that.
And look at Red here being very aggressive.
Wow, they're trying to go to the other tower? What?
That is wild. So there's obviously, a lot of the time loot is standardized in the tower, so it's fair for every team. But being able to grab more for multiple players, something like diamond, so maybe 2 people on your team have diamond swords now, can be a huge, huge boost. And it looks like Ramboos are gonna die to Pete in a very, very early fight. That is a very sad piece of peanut butter bread.
It's okay, Rambo, you won some subs. How dare you, he says.
Sneak starting to bridge out. Gonna play very aggressive. A lot of teams hesitate to head to this middle area. It can be risky, and you'll see, as Lime's doing, a lot of teams want to stay together on this high ground, bridge to the middle as the border comes in, and you can see some teams try and fishing rod people off. Usually how this works is you want to have someone very confident in bridging kind of lead the way, and the other people are going to call out and see what's happening.
Exactly. So something else they need to keep track of is the border doesn't only shrink in behind them, it shrinks in on top of them as well.
That's
so
a great
if they
point.
don't start building down as well, they could be suffocated by the border if they stay up too high for too long.
So as we're hitting like the mid game here, it's really kind of interesting to see the different types of bridges that these teams are making and the height differences between them. Because it looks like Red is a little bit higher. They're also the most out here. Hannah in a really bad spot. I mean, it's not going to be able to go down the water there because of the bubbles pushing her up. That is going to be unfortunate for the Blue Bats, and it seems like they are a little bit cut off here in the middle.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe a sneak attack kill on Owen.
Straight for Owen.
What a great team play from Masayoshi.
Almost took down Owen. That was a very scary thing.
That would have been unbelievable from Gumi. But it looks like Sneak is going to get the kill on Orange, and the Orange Ocelots have been eliminated. That is huge for Dodgebolt implications. The creepers, how many creepers does Sneak have? Almost knocks himself off. And he's going to push the rest of Purple off. That is still an unbelievable play from Sneak. Cyan Coyotes in second place because of that. And something to note, Yellow Yaks in first. This is going to be huge for Dodgebolt. But look at Red Rabbits, a team that we mentioned could do so well. Is it going to be well enough? There's still a lot of kills to grab. You'll see players like Fruitberries start to get a little bit more aggressive as they have the positioning, dropping on each team. Tubbo standing, trying to use the fishing rod, staying with Michael so they're grouped together, trying to drop on Amfrost or 5-ups here. 5-ups, interesting TNT placement.
Some TNT on the middle. Jojo
This could
up
be
there trying to also do
absolutely
something.
wild. Fall damage is on, and that's going to be the death of Tubbo.
It's carnage in there. Captain
Fruits has the high
Sparkle's
ground,
taking
though.
down Michael.
Using the cobweb, this is Fruit's element here, and is going to be able to win for his team.
Fruit gets the last kill and wins the first round of Sky Battle.
So here's what stuck out to me there.
Yes.
Red Rabbits, first place.
Yes.
Yellow Yaks, third place. Where is Orange? Ninth place. That is absolutely huge. Orange cannot get ninth 3 times in a row. They will not make Dodgebolt. Red or another team will be able to make it.
Also Purple, I believe, 7th.
That is going to be big too. That's going to be huge.
Very, very huge. So Yellow right now does not want Orange or Purple to do well in Sky Battle.
And it's interesting because both teams, Orange and Purple, have very strong players for PvP.
Oh no!
And that is going to be absolutely horrible for the Yellow Yaks. And Pete is out of the world too!
Oh my God, what an upset that's going on right now.
The script here is absolutely unbelievable. Lime trying to find where to go. Shadoon has a ton of resources early here. 2 TNT, 2 Creeper Eggs, and 10 arrows. That's going to be huge. A lot of early fights here, but what matters is survival. Again, we saw how many Red Rabbits made it to the final. 5-ups,
Trying to
amazing
defend against
positioning
the
here.
entire blue team right now.
Really, really good positioning, keeping blue caught out. And these shots, again, these players don't have full armor. Puns and Bad Boy Halo only have iron chest plates. It's like 4 arrow shots till they die, so you have to be really careful. I like Cyan Coyote's doing something very interesting here.
Why is it doing so much damage?
Purple fell out of the world. Purple fell out of the world. That is absolutely huge.
Okay.
This is another opportunity.
Oh,
Savage to find Hannah.
for blue team.
Look at Cyan though, or not Cyan, excuse me. Look at Aqua. They stuck to the middle. They didn't go up the towers, and instead of going up the towers, they're chilling in the middle. They're hanging out.
They're just gonna hang out in the middle. They don't want anyone to see.
Hang out. The border is lowering, so they're in a really, really good spot now. The thing is though,
They can't see. They don't know what's going on
They
out
don't
there.
know what's going on, and experienced Sky Battle players are gonna realize where they are.
Yeah.
So something like Fruit could drop a TNT on them, and boom, 4 kills. Could be massive. Speaking of Fruit, eliminates Captain Puffy, taking the fights. Again, this high ground is so important.
I'm gonna get these two.
See, I thought Pink was going to do really well in Pop Off and Sky Battle, and while they kind of are, they're not even in the top 4 right now.
They aren't in the top 4. They've had some moments, but it's just not enough when the other teams are dominating. What's interesting to me is we saw Pete fall into the void for Green Geckos, and they're still in second. They are doing really, really well. But look at the bridge from Pink. Is that George trying to sneak over? That could be huge, but we have a fight from Lime. Aimsy's gone from Antfrost. CBK's gone from Antfrost.
Oh my God,
Yellow
Yellow
Yaks.
Yaks are really pulling it out now.
But again, look at this positioning from Red. Look at the TNT cannon on the top. It's going to launch a TNT, and it's going to do major damage onto Lime. All of them fall. Shovel is going to hit the ground too hard, but it's interesting because Illumina actually gets the kill, probably from the fishing rod. Fruit gets the kill on Shadoon, sneaking the rest of the kills. Look at the pandemonium
Yellow has
on
taken
the
out
bottom.
Purple. That is amazing for the Yellow Yaks. Not so great for
This
Purple
is so
when
big.
they need
Notice
to do
that
really
Cyan
well.
is going to be getting still all these points. A good creeper from Foolish, but it's not enough. What's important here is that Red is still on the high ground. While all of this is happening, they're going to have massive survival points at the end of this game. Sneak looks shocked that he died. But I'm so interested in what's happening in the middle. And there goes the TNT! As we said, Antfrost takes out all of Aqua Axolotls. Unreal. But look at the positioning from Red Rabbits. They have everything they need. They have the resources, they have the fishing rods, they have the high ground, and they're going to make their move. They're going to make their move. They have the positioning still. It's important. They want to try and get this kill on Cupfin. They get it.
Wow.
This is really interesting. And he Spleefs through!
He got Spleef by his own teammate!
Red still gets the win. That is crazy. Red Rabbits first, Yellow Yaks second, but where is Orange Ocelots? Where is Purple Pandas? Purple Pandas in 10th!
10th place for Purple.
Is the thing that's going to be important is, we can see the coins for a split second there. Right now, Red Rabbits is up about 3,000 points on Purple. If they keep that up, they can make it. They can make it to the final. We just interviewed Purple about just getting to Dodgebolt, just making it past Sky Battle.
I don't know if it's going to happen.
If they don't pick it up, what are they going to do?
Not go to Dodgebolt.
It's unreal. It's unreal. So if I'm playing for Purple right now, you have to just recognize you don't need kills at this point. You just need to not die first.
Yeah.
Your spot in Dodgeball was almost set in stone before this.
Oh my God.
If Red Rabbits has another amazing performance, they could easily make Dodgeball.
This was amazing. Yellow made it to second in that round when they dropped a player right off the beginning.
Yeah, this is absolutely
they gotta
wild.
be careful here.
The thing that's really interesting, as you mentioned, no player has dropped off, but that's major shot.
No way.
And look at this fight. This is big for Pink, but Pink, George dies to JoJo. So Pink, even though they were able to get an early fight, they're going to be down a player going into this mid game.
Both Pink and Lime are now really buckled right now.
The important things you want to see in your chat: look out for purple names, look out for red names, look out for orange names. Yellow Yaks at this point has basically sealed their spot in Dodgeball. It's a 3-ray race for the second spot. CBK down, massive for Purple. Absolutely massive. And look at Cyan in the middle, or look at Aqua in the middle. They're doing the same
Oh,
thing
I love
again,
this.
but this time they have more.
Seeing this.
They have more room to stop the TNT. Look at them.
They're just huddling. Yeah.
Some campfire stories.
Hey, what's up?
Some s'mores. I like the vision here.
Yeah, they're preparing for an
Bridging
invasion
out.
right there.
Again, look at how aggressive Red is being here. Fruit is high, setting up a TNT cannon. Where's it gonna go? But look behind.
Oh my
There's so
God.
much TNT.
Oh my God.
Tubbo gets a kill on 5-ups. That's big.
That is really big.
Green, one of the scarier teams so far, limiting their players, gonna be huge. But Green does have a bridge over.
I just love how creative Fruitberries is with his PvP.
He is, you know, you can make a debate on if he's the best ever at PvP. He is, I think, the most creative ever at PvP.
For sure, for sure.
Unreal stuff.
Ooh, lots of TNT going off there.
So we see a lot of different bridging here. Red just has so much space. They've created so much space from just eliminating single players on their team. Again, really good use of the TNT cannon. Is it going to do enough damage? Looks like it's slightly missed. But while Fruit was doing all that, Tubbo has been bridging to the middle. If Red Rabbits is able to get the quadra kill that Antfrost got last time, his Pizza Hut is down. This looks like it's
Yellow
all
doing amazing
for
right
Green
now.
Geckos. With every kill, Yellow Yaks can taste Dodgebolt even more.
This is looking amazing for the Yellow Yaks right now. They're getting a ton of kills.
Purple
They're
is able to get a kill.
surviving.
Purple is able to get 2 kills. Is it going to be enough to save their spot in Dodgebolt? And Orange is still alive. Purple needs to have an unbelievable game here. He does get a triple elimination.
Trying to fight Sapnap, but they got a lot of the other players.
Be careful here with the TNT.
Purple,
Saves himself. Purple has 9 TNT. He can do some unreal stuff with 9 TNT. And it looks like Purple's going to be able to get the kills on site.
He's invading the Hermit stronghold.
Purple is going to get the kills on Aqua. That's going to be massive.
Oh no! Just bridge to their death.
Amesy gets puns, that's huge, but Gucky gets eliminated. And Amesy's eliminated. And Purple is off!
Oh!
Purple Pandas cannot add any more points. Red Rabbits, if Red Rabbits wins this game, they're gonna have enough points to make Dodgebolt, I believe.
I think so as well.
It's gonna be unbelievable to see this final.
Red here.
But it looks like Fruit is just absolutely dominating, fishing rodding everyone off. And I think that's gonna do it. There's just one player left, it's Antfrost. And it's gonna be Yellow Yaks actually. Wow. Unreal.
Yellow looking amazing. Red looking amazing. They are so happy right now.
I think even though, look at the point gap between second and third. We're going to see here what teams make Dodgeball.
Wow.
I think Red did it. I think Red did it.
Red might have done it.
It is an unreal
They're looking very
performance.
happy. I think Yellow has definitely made it to Dodgebolt.
Wow, what an unbelievable final game. As we were saying, the point difference is so massive.
We're seeing a celebration.
Purple is celebrating. That, how close was it at the final? It is going to be Yellow Yaks and Purple Pandas. Wow! By 10 points! By 10 coins!
10 points!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god, those last kills by Purple cemented their spot into Dodgeball.
As we said, because Purple was able to get the kills on Aqua in the middle, they were just sitting ducks. They were 3 points. And
poor Red, they were so close.
What an unbelievable performance from Red Rabbits, though, to make it so close in the final. And with that, Purple will have a chance for redemption on the live stage as a member of the Purple Pandas.
What? Oh my god, I can't believe how close it is. You cannot script this.
That was unbelievable. What the fuck?
Oh my god, oh my god.
The pandemonium here in the early games. Purple looks so confused.
Oh,
wow.
That one kill by Captain Sparkles, that could have been it. That one death by whoever, you know? Just...
Fruitberries just had an absolutely monster game one. Oh, Captain Sparkles. Oh, great shots here.
Yeah, Fruitberries put up such an amazing performance. It's so unfortunate
You can
that they
never
couldn't make
count.
it.
You can't ever count out a team. And then we just see the quadra kill from Antfrost.
Yep.
That was such a heads-up play from Antfrost. As we said, definitely I would say the strongest PvP person on Yellow Yaks. And having the game sense to know that you can just drop a TNT there and just guarantee yourself multiple kills, it helped them get second.
But Purple's team eliminated early in this final round.
Yep.
And he said, never give up, never what?
Yes.
And
Never
just kept
surrender.
playing, 10 coins.
10 purple. 10 coins is
Oh my God.
For anyone not familiar with the
Okay, but
scoring
look,
system, 10
Red
coins
Rabbit's
is insane.
got almost 4,000 points more than Purple in Sky Battle.
That is. The thing is, and look at how much Yellow Yaks like just dominated. It's just
Yeah, they did amazing.
incredible. So
What is Sparkles talking about?
that was just unbelievable performance. I cannot believe how close that got in the end. That is 1 kill, 1 like second of surviving, and here we see the top 10 players overall. Antfrost with a commanding total points earned.
Incredible performance from these players. 8 teams go home now. We are left with 2, Necra.
We have 2 teams remaining. Both of them have earned their chance to play Dodgebolt to get this MC Championship title. So please join me in giving it up first for the Purple Pandas. And their opponents leading the charge all day, the Yellow Yaks. All right, Purple, I've got to start with you though, because this was a close battle between you and the Red Rabbits. When you saw that 10-point differential, what was even going through your head in that moment?
I'm not gonna lie, I thought for sure we were out, because the difference between the top 2 teams in Sky Battle was just like crazy. Our first 2 rounds we did bad. 3rd round we did just enough, I guess. I mean, I literally, there wasn't a chance in my mind that we made it after I saw the scores, but I don't know, we did it, and hopefully I don't lose a 4th Dodgebolt in a row, so.
We're hoping that we didn't cast or curse you for this one. I think you guys are set up for great success, and I want to just get some words from you as well, because I know you were saying you were really like nervous at the end of that, you were shaking, so how do you feel being in the finals?
I don't know how I got here. I woke up and now I'm here, and I'm just like, I don't know how this has happened, but we're here. I don't know how. Yay! This is amazing. This is so cool.
It's been so awesome watching you guys perform, and then Yellow Yaks literally all day. I feel like you guys have just been at the top of the leaderboard. I mean, Captain Sparkles, we were talking, you were saying that like you weren't sure how these final games were going to go, but Ampros, were you confident?
Was I? No. I thought we were gonna lose, to be honest, but we brought it back. We could.
This guy obliterated. Oh my goodness! I've never seen someone crush this hard before.
I don't know. I want to make Dodgeball. I want to win. I mean,
we thought originally that game order mattered, but then we realized if you just win every game, it doesn't matter what order you play them in, you know? That's the thing.
That's the strat right there, is just win. So now I've got the important question. Who's winning Dodgebolt?
Oh, don't ask me that. Callum! Yeah!
Who's winning Dodgebolt?
We will win, thank you.
I really hope that I get the same answer as you here about who's winning Dodgebolt.
we are easy. Easy.
All right, I'm gonna let you two both step back up at your stations for this final game of the day. So best of luck to both of you, all 8 of you, and we'll see how this Dodgebolt goes. Wavepunk, back to you.
The 2 final teams, one of which, the story with Purple is just the most insane. The fact that this actually happened, the fact that he by himself got his team there with a final 10 points to give himself the 4th opportunity in front of a crowd for the first time ever to try and win his first ever MCC is bananas. But on the other side of this, Crowway, we said, oh, the Yellow Yaks are here too, kind of at the beginning, let's talk about other teams. And then they just won everything.
They are just absolutely unbelievable. I think they're just such a well-rounded team. And they all have a lot of event experience, not just with MCC, but all of these players play so many different kinds of Minecraft game modes. And I think it just complements themselves so well that they understand all the mechanics and just the teamwork all around. It's been really inspiring to watch.
Let's keep talking about the Yellow Yaks and their story today. We can take a look at some of the highlights from what this team did, especially Amplos. You saw him up on top there, a massive score here, Kara.
Oh yes, Ampros showed so much leadership, showed so much raw skill in getting his team, like everyone on the Yellow Yaks did amazing. Like we've said, if all of you are just pretty good, you're gonna do really well. But Ampros was also more than just pretty good. He was fantastic.
I really want to just add, like, Ampros, I think, I wish Ampros is a little bit more common because he's so good. He's so good. And he always does so well in these events. and just always performs above and beyond for everyone's expectations. I'm so proud of how he's done today, and is so deserving as the #1 player today.
Oh yeah. Oh.
There it is.
The orange ocelot.
The orange ocelot, yes, close. it's like a yak, and it's like the same color, but not quite there.
Close cousin to the yellow yak.
It is. There is. I feel like you could. There's a lot of different ways you can characterize this, and we've been talking about how much MCC is a team game. You need every member to stand up.
Absolutely.
And what I'm about to say is not to take anything away from the rest of the team, but this feels like Antfrost versus Purple as we're going into this final match. Who wants it more?
I think so. We haven't really talked about Dodgebolt that much because there's just been so many other games. In Dodgebolt, you have a lot of the defense is very team-oriented. You want to make sure you're dodging well, you don't get shot. But a lot of times, the arrows can get funneled to whoever the players on the team think is the best player. So we could see what you're saying with a lot of just Antfrost versus Purple, shooting the arrows back, and it could really just come down to those two.
Well, they're doing the hand exercises, getting the blood flowing, fighting carpal tunnel. It's very important stuff to do as your gamers.
It's important. You always want to keep the vibes high. You don't want to get to a point where you're in Dodgeball and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. We got so far. Just keep the vibes. Shake your hands a little bit.
In your head is definitely a key to losing, so they're trying to avoid that, folks. But the other key here, Dodgebolt. How does it work?
The grand finale, the game to decide the ultimate winner, it's Dodgebolt. And here's how to play.
Dodgebolt is a total elimination game, played as a best of 5 rounds. The goal of the game is to eliminate the entirety of the opposing team. Players do this with an arrow that each team is given at the start of the round. These arrows will eliminate an opponent in 1 hit, so players must be quick and agile to dodge the incoming fire.
As the arrows are shot back and forth, the arena will gradually shrink, making the area for dodging smaller, but also opening the opportunity for missteps into the lava below.
In subsequent rounds, the team who is behind in the score will start with both arrows, giving a chance for them to catch up. The team that reaches 3 wins first will be crowned as the MC Championship winner.
It's time for the final duel. Let's play Dodgebolt.
It all comes down to this. The Purple Pandas came into this with 6 cumulative MCC wins. The Yellow Yaks came into this with 6 cumulative MCC wins. The team that wins will add 4 to that total, and it's time for Dodgebolt of the MC Championship Twitch Rivals.
This is going to be so awesome to see. We just get teleported to the Dodgebolt arena, and they will give a quick little explainer in the game for the competitors as well, as they are not able to see the videos. But we are going to be starting in about a minute here. You can see the big scoreboard on the top. Going to be interesting to see. Dodgeball is it's hard to predict a game like this. It is really hard to predict. So, Kara, do you have any idea who do you think is going to really stand out in this Dodgeball game?
So the thing about Dodgebolt is you can focus on several players.
Yep.
So even if I say I think Purple is going to do well, if they focus Purple, he may not even get to play very much.
Yeah, and that's a strategy that happens so often. A lot of times you really want to just eliminate the people who you think is going to do the most damage. And Purple is clearly a competitor, as well as Antfrost for the other side, that are absolutely going to put so much pressure on their respective other teams. So here we go. We are loaded in here. The arrows are going to spawn in 30 seconds. Each competitor will get 1 arrow, or excuse me, each team will get 1 arrow. It will spawn in the center of the black circle, and then the arrows will get picked up by the players after they're shot throughout the game. The other thing to note is, obviously, as the game goes on, you saw in the explainer, the map will shrink. So as the game goes on, it will be harder and harder to dodge the arrows. And we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Arrows out. Any quick shots? No. Immediately
All right,
backs
CBK
up.
has 1 arrow. He oh my God!
And immediately
he gets
hits
Captain
Captain
Sparkles
Sparkles.
immediately. Oh, wow. All right, so now Yellow Team has both of the arrows. They can take their time. They can aim for who they want to aim for, and they missed both shots.
That is going to be really, really tough. And in a game like this, it's best of 5. If Purple's able to get 1 more here, 4v2, it's so hard to come back from. And what a dodge from Cub.
That was amazing dodge.
Really clean. It looks like the Yellow does have both arrows right now. Looking. It looks like Awesome Dude is targeting Purple. Smart decision. And it's going to just barely
I thought it hit.
But Antfrost got CBK. So it's even. It's 3v3.
Yeah, you're right. It did hit.
No, it was Anfrost that shot at that hit. We watched Awesome Dude miss.
You're right.
So they had both arrows, but it doesn't matter because Gucky hits
Gucky
Cupfan.
gets Cupfan.
And is Purple's going to have this shot here?
I love that they're letting everybody shoot.
That is huge. Building confidence is important. Purple is confident right now.
Dude. Nice shot, says Awesome Dude. Love the camaraderie.
What Anfrost is doing right now is he's trying to get just as close as he possibly can to the border before the arrows go away. So he has the best angles, the best aim. You want to shoot on a diagonal as well because it's harder for people to dodge on a diagonal just because of the aim. And does get Purple. And does get Gucky! It's all down to Anfrost versus AMZ. And AMZ misses the first
shot.
Anfrost could go for a quick shot here. Does pick up the arrow. Waiting. Just misses. Oh my god, it just missed!
Anfrost now has both arrows, can take his time aiming the shot. Gonna try to get AMZ.
This would be a huge boost of confidence for Yellow! And it is!
Let's go. Yellow Yaks gets the first round here. Woo!
Amazing pop-offs from everyone all around. Great job. Wow. That is such a big confidence boost for Yellow going into the second game. You are down in a 3v1 situation. You had the player that's shown up all day pop off again. And what's Purple Panda's mindset going to be going into the second game? You are up. You got to bring it back. You got to reset.
I missed.
It's narrow miss.
Who took it?
Narrow miss.
Purple getting a shot.
And another narrow miss. Just slightly to the right.
Come on, get out of your head, man. Get out of your head.
Still a lot of room to dodge. As we said, these earlier shots are going to be a little bit harder to hit just because there's so much more room for everyone. So Awesome Dude's really going to take his time. Is going to miss. Does miss. So it looks like the other person on Yellow did also miss because everyone on Yellow is dodging. It looks like Purple and CPK have the arrows. Purple is looking.
Purple is aiming. He wants to get.
I think he wants Awesome Dude.
It's okay. Either, I think. Is he?
Maybe he's. Almost a quick shot from Cupman. Purple looks shocked.
Oh my god.
Wait, take one. Someone take one.
What the heck?
Purple spreading the arrows, doesn't want to funnel. So waiting. Some crazy movement from Awesome Dude. And the border is starting to shrink even though no one's been eliminated because of how long. But Purple tags Anfrost, and that's going to be massive.
Win. That is a big shot for Purple right here.
This is the opportunity for everyone else on Yellow Yaks. They've been a teamwork-centric team all day. Who is going to step up here for them?
One miss.
And it looks like Jordan is.
Sparkles gets Gucky. That is fantastic.
3v3.
No Anfrost.
No Anfrost. But there is a Purple, and Purple is making himself known.
Awesome by Purple. That was fantastic.
Awesome Dude down.
Two of their best shooters on Yellow team.
Purple Panda's a bit grouped up right now. That's not what you want to do. CPK and Purple overlapped each other there. That is not ideal. But Purple Panda's doing that. They did have the advantage with the arrows. Shot them a bit too fast. Want to take a little bit more time. Captain Sparkle's taking his time, really trying to get Purple. Cupfan does it for him! We're gonna get it as well!
Amazing shots by Cupfan and Sparkles!
As we said, Yellow Yaks, all they have to do is keep playing the game that they've been playing all day. Teamwork focus. Even though Anfrost, the #1 player of the whole day, isn't able to help them in that round, it doesn't matter because everyone else stepped up and the Yellow Yaks are one more game of Dodgebolt away from winning MCC at Twitch Rivals.
Oh my god, I'm shaking right now and I'm not even playing. I can't imagine how they feel.
Absolutely unreal. The nerves are at an all-time high and Purple needs to land this shot.
I missed.
Purple lining it up.
And doesn't.
The first one.
And doesn't.
It's okay.
There's still time. Reverse sweeps in Dodgeball are actually fairly common. Some teams get too cocky, some teams get too ahead of themselves, but that might not be the case for Yellow Yaks because Gucky is down.
Anfrost getting a fantastic shot.
That was great. And the border is getting closer and closer.
So they're running around, they're trying to dodge.
A great shot from CPK.
Awesome Dude getting tagged by CPK.
And another shot from Cupman on Purple. He just stood there.
That was so casual. Cupman's like, all right, you're out now.
Oh my gosh.
Get out of there.
Dub fan is absolutely dominating. This is unreal.
And like we've said, everyone on Yellow Yaks is just good.
Everyone is pulling their weight, and Ambrose gets another. It's all down. Aimsy versus the world.
It's all down to Aimsy. 1v3. Aimsy's got this.
Cup fan just dodging.
Can people play
Yeah, Cup fan more like Dub fan.
Aimsy
Let's go.
taking their time. Doesn't want to rush it. If you get 2 shots here, you can be in a huge spot. Doesn't. And is it? Don't walk off the side. Oh my gosh. Ampros loaded up. Could this be the dagger?
Is this the final shot? Is this the
And it is!
winning shot?
The Yellow Yaks!
The Yellow Yaks win the first ever live MCC Twitch Rivals! Woo! What a fantastic display!
Absolutely unreal performance. A true showcase of team play, communication, and just an absolutely dominant performance. They deserve to win today. They were the best team throughout. They were the #1 team on coins by 3,000 and then sweep Dodgebolt. Absolutely unbelievable stuff.
What an amazing show of skill and teamwork and camaraderie. You could not have asked for a better winning team.
Incredible performance. Give it up for the Yellow Yaks, your Twitch Rivals MC champions. Gentlemen, these medals are yours. Put them on and celebrate.
Well deserved.
Take your medals, then come up onto the stage with us. Let's talk about the win.
Take your coin too.
Yeah, you don't want to miss those out.
Come on up here. Come on up here. Welcome.
Let's go.
Okay. Cup fan, you're here standing next to me, so you're the first person to talk to. The emotions you're feeling right now, was it ever in doubt for you?
It was never in doubt. We knew it the whole way.
The whole way. It was. Was there a point at which you really were? I'm going to ask the question a different way here. At what point did it start to set in for you? Like, we're really going to win this thing?
Well, when we won the first 3 games, I thought we had a really good shot to get into Dodgebolt. So then it was just a matter of surviving our not so great games to make it to Dodgebolt at the end, which we ended up doing.
It was a huge round, and the Dodgebolt games here, awesome, dude. Amfrost gets taken out, then round 2 there, first kill. We're thinking, oh, this is going to change everything. Nothing changed. How did you guys keep your composure?
I'll be honest, I did not hear anything you just said. Sorry.
Folks, the adrenaline's flowing, and also it's kind of hard for them to hear up here. Gentlemen, take your crowns. You've earned these. Well done. Your champions, TwitchCon. One more time, the Yellow Yaks.
You killed it, man.
Oh, they look so great.
They do.
Incredible stuff here. I'm going to hop over to the other side while you're wearing the crowns. You're Captain Sparkles. I mean, you've been in this game for so long. First MCC live at TwitchCon, and you're standing on the stage. Tell me how it feels.
Didn't expect it. I mean, our team, very solid, but still, I don't want to get ahead of myself. But yeah, this is incredible. And Frost, unbelievable performance in Sky Battle. We were worried going into that. So, I mean, I'm going to have to wear this in all future MCCs. This is like the coolest prize ever. This thing is solid, by the way. It's got some weight to it.
Incredible stuff here. Frost, the man of the hour, easily the MVP of the tournament. For kids watching at home who want to do what you did today, what would you tell them?
Practice.
Practice, folks. There's nothing that replaces it here. Your winners at TwitchCon. Gentlemen, if you could proceed up to the stage, we'd like to take a picture like we take in-game here. Stand in front of this banner there. Give it up one more time for the Yellow Yaks. Folks, we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk about how this tournament went and set you up for the rest of TwitchCon. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to TwitchCon Las Vegas. We just finished crowning these 4 gentlemen, Captain Sparkles, Awesome Dude, Ant Frost, and Cub Fan, as your MCC Twitch Rivals champions. Welcome back. The first day of competition is over here. We got 2 more days of 3 more events coming up here. But before we move on, talking about the day we just had here. I mean, Carl, I got to point out, we celebrated Yellow Yaks a lot just now.
Yes.
Purpled. 4th time in Dodgebolt. Still no MCC win.
Oh no, I was so afraid that was going to happen, but that doesn't mean he didn't perform extraordinarily well. He did fantastic. His whole team did amazing. I think they got 3rd and 4th or 4th and 5th overall.
Yeah.
Fantastic showing, fantastic show of skill. They just couldn't make it to Dodgebolt and finish it off.
So close there, folks. Here is the final prize in the Yellow Yaks walking home with a little bit more north of $5,300 there, 17,000 points, 400 points. How does that rank as far as total team point, total coins for an MCC?
17,000 is a ton. I think the thing that's so impressive to me is just how much they were ahead by. It's very rare that there's a team that's ahead by 2,000 points, and they were almost ahead by 3,000. That's just unbelievable, especially in a setting with a live event. Nerves are off the charts. Just really incredible performance.
It was incredible, and some of the moments stood above the other. There were tons of amazing plays at today's events, but only one has the power and speed to be our G-Force moment. Let's take a look at this moment here. I haven't gotten to see it yet. I'm excited to see what the #1 moment of the day was here. I had so many different games across the course of things, and I don't know, like, picking one moment, for me it has to be the Purpled clutching up at the end of Sky Battle to get his team into the finals.
That was huge.
Let's see here what they picked in the backside again. Thank you to Samsung Galaxy. This Foolish Gamers, oh my goodness, the clutch here.
Looks like Foolish froze 2 instantly, and then Aluna made a huge play to freeze 3. But Foolish was able to keep his team alive throughout all of that.
I love this shot right here. Cyan had no idea where they were getting shot from. And Green just like really took advantage of that.
This is the thing.
That's the type of high performance that is worthy of being our G-Force moment. With that, Samsung will contribute to our next Twitch Rivals Mobile Showdown Fund to reward creators at our next highly anticipated event. This G-Force moment was brought to you by Samsung and powered by the new Galaxy Z Fold 5 with the expansive screen to master gaming on the go. Folks, it's been quite a day. We've had so many excellent moments. I mean, thinking back on it here, Cara, favorite moment from the day?
I think Sky Battle was just so high energy, and we saw so many plays that literally changed the course of the entire MCC. I think that has to be absolutely the best part for me.
It was incredible. Curlway?
Sky Battle was absolutely amazing, but whatever was going on between Foolish and Tubbo was definitely an amazing showcase, and maybe next time they can settle it in Dodgebolt.
I'm seeing. I don't. Okay, they're over here. Those are they're making friends over there, folks. It'll be all right. Day 2 of TwitchCon is. We're still only kind of halfway through day 1 here in the whole convention, but for Twitch Rivals is concerned, we're gonna start kicking things off at 11 a.m. bright and early with an Apex Legends showdown. We're gonna have them playing Trick and Treats, the new mode for part of the Doppelganger event that's going on in Apex Legends right now. And then following that, a 1v1 face-off. Tyler 1 and E-Rob have brought their crews to throw down. It's going to be a wonderful experience. You won't want to miss it. So make sure you're tuning in bright and early. 2:15 p.m. is when we expect that 1v1 to get started, folks. And that's it. That's day 1 for Twitch Rivals at TwitchCon in the books. It's been an incredible time. Thank you so much to our partners for making the show possible. MCC, it's been a blast. Minecraft, thank you so much for being here. We'll see you guys next time.